Hello and welcome to Boarding Party's D&D campaign. Featuring Bentley Woods, CJ, D. Blackwater, Milo Reuter, and Phoebe Wilhine. I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Laris region. Ominous storm clouds await our heroes as they prepare to pass through the mysteriously active town of Manakos. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Boarding Party. We're back once more. Memory serves, this is 119. Holy cow.
True.
It's getting pretty crazy. Some stuff happened last time, some other stuff almost happened last time. Rip to the people that are like, when are you putting a legendary or mythical Pokemon in your game?
Never.
Last week.
Hints.
Just didn't happen. Sorry about it. Anyways, I left you guys off right outside the dilapidated sign for the town of Manakos. The manor door had just opened. Does anybody have anything specific they want to work on through the night? Do you want to jump to the morning? What are you guys doing?
I have an above board question for everybody.
Above board! Everybody pause.
Yeah, what's up?
Is anybody looking to capture any other additional people?
What do you mean?
I didn't think we could catch
like
people.
other Pokemon?
In like a little net?
Are you saying you're gonna make more skin balls, Daddy?
He's gonna make a man catcher.
I would say I'm not planning on it, but like I'm rarely planning on it.
Okay.
You know, I was gonna
And
say
sometimes
no,
it
but
just kind of happens.
I just caught a Lycanroc. So.
But I
no
would have
rules.
some training kind of dealios I'd like to do in the manor
Maybe
at
like-
night if that's cool with everybody.
I might catch a couple.
Okay.
Like, it wouldn't be a lot. One or two.
Okay.
It would depend on what popped up.
Then I will. What D will do is he'll spend the last portion of the Ambrite and he'll make a Blackwater.
Heck yeah. Okay. Very well. You guys all pop into Wilhelm Manor. The golden stag emblazonment from last time is gone. It's no longer present on the outside of your door. No longer there.
He's not watching us anymore.
You have to use your imagination.
We're not special.
You guys pop on into the manor. Feels like normal. Doesn't feel like it did the last time you were in here, where there was just like this overwhelming presence of calm. Just feels normal.
Just got like one night off.
Pretty much.
That's cool.
It's a busy stag.
Is
Right,
Milo still in his room quarters?
Probably come out.
Do you come out with any of your Pokemon with you?
No, they're training.
Okay.
What's up, dog?
Go good?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was kind of creepy. There was like a cabin out in the woods, and I heard this voice that kind of sounded like Remus's voice, but it was like sinister and like chanting this weird poem thing that sounded not good. So we didn't explore that.
Wasn't that bad?
It was pretty bad.
I mean, anything worse than that crow
No,
beast?
definitely not.
No.
Definitely not.
Lots
Sweet.
of fog,
It was really foggy.
so we really couldn't see them.
It was creepy. I didn't like it.
Okay. Right on.
Still kicking, so it turned out fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a W.
A large Arcanine will bound in behind them, and then Alnamir will fold out into his cloaks.
Wow.
They did not die today.
Okay.
They tried, but they did not succeed.
Did try.
Sounds about right.
Yes.
Okay.
Just try is a strong word.
Yeah.
More like not wanting to, but almost did.
It was a matter of
Wasn't even there.
ambivalence about survival, but they are still here.
They're making a big deal out of nothing. We didn't even do anything.
That was the best we've ever done.
Really?
Then I am worried
It
for
was a
you.
freaking banner day.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be real. We would be dead if you weren't here
Yes.
in this
Yeah,
forest.
100%.
That is why I did not remain inside.
Yeah.
There.
He's like, you all would have died immediately.
What were you doing?
What I said I was going to do?
The
Mediating?
Did you figure it out?
Oh, yeah, how'd that go?
Good. Yeah. It's, it's not going to be a everything's good immediately situation, but
Moving in the
Better?
right direction.
yeah.
Cool.
That's good.
What's for dinner?
Whatever you want.
Well, I just meant like our
Same as
Ruby and Arjan cooking is more what I meant.
I would imagine so.
Okay, see you later.
See you later, summons burrito. Just
It's my pre-dinner snack.
Doesn't even go in the kitchen. Just
What are they cooking? Oh, I don't want
burrito
that.
on your walk to the kitchen.
I'll just make my own.
I'll also make my way to the kitchen for some grub.
Heck yeah.
Maybe some loaded nachos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is weird.
what would
'cause it's
CJ
the
say
AM
no
currently.
to?
Slime.
Vegetables?
Probably.
Anything that D eats, pretty much.
Probably.
Does CJ like mayonnaise?
sprouts?
I would think maybe, but he I haven't really said no to much. So
I feel like it would
Who
be
knows?
a case where like anything you put on a plate in front of him, he would just start to devour, and then like if he didn't care for it, he would just spit it up everywhere.
or just like eat some of it and be like, and then leave the rest of it.
Right.
2 bites and then.
I don't know that he would be
Recycle.
like, no, I'm too picky to eat that.
I could see like if Ruby slammed down a plate of Brussels sprouts, he'd be like, "What else you got?"
Yeah, for
And
sure.
not just dig in.
Even if
No,
they were the
that's
greatest.
for sure true.
Brussels
Just the smell
sprouts.
alone of Brussels sprouts, you'd be
That's
like,
impossible.
that seems like
They are
something I'm
fried
not gonna
in
like.
bacon fat, covered in garlic.
Still,
I feel like they would still be bad.
I try them.
Still.
No, they're good.
You try them.
I love me some Brussels.
No.
And they're good for you.
That's why
You're
they're
a
not
growing
good.
boy, Drew. You need some
No.
some
I'm-
veggies.
no.
I don't.
Well, Bentley's gonna eat some grub with the cooking mamas and papas.
Dinner with friends.
Afterwards,
Wow.
just make his way to his room to do some training.
Oh, heck yeah. All right. So we got a little bit of training, a little bit of eating, a little bit of crafting.
Mm-hmm.
Anything special? Anything special?
Just hanging out and then doing a little training.
Hanging out with family.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We're just gonna start small. Monty and I
small?
are gonna work with little ice Pidgey.
Okay. Little Sammy.
Yep. And
Okay.
just basic stuff.
Very good.
Nothing crazy. No flavor.
No flavor.
Just
Just a little training.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Bentley's gonna do some flavor training.
Flavor training.
Basically, he wants to line up his team
Going to Flavor Town.
with Rose in the middle,
Okay.
and then Bentley's going to imagine the like American gladiators like shoot the foam ball gun. Like it's not gonna injure anyone, even if it hits them directly in the eye. That's how soft these foam balls are. But the point being, he'll like be able to like swivel it and shoot it at various team members, and I want Rose to try and expand her shielding abilities to be able to shield allies instead of just herself with Aqua Ring.
We love to see it.
Do some
Rose.
water bend magic.
I'm looking for a best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
I would like you to roll me 3 d20s, and I would like at least 2 of them to be higher than a 10 with no bonus.
4. 4.
Rose's die.
Oh,
6.
All right. Rose,
She said not today.
Rose is very much in this moment struggling to project the aqua ring outside of her own form.
literally, guy hit in the face with that ball 3 times.
But it
Just
is
smash mortar in the eyes. Like, come on, help.
it is at least from this training that we will officially we'll make it Facebook official that you no longer have to do a con check to maintain aqua ring. So it is no longer the thing. You
okay.
can now just block and maintain aqua ring. Because that was a change that we had already made, but I'll say that from this, we'll make it official.
From that
Okay.
terrible display
Yeah.
of control.
Yeah,
We will
because
give you
Congratulations.
You are rewarded.
basically every
the
time a
minor
ball,
door prize.
yeah, every time you're like thunk and the ball's like flying out towards Tallulah, Rose is just like, "I'll save you," and just covers herself, and then she's like, "No," and then Tallulah's
I
just,
did the thing. I did it right. Like, no.
and Mortar's like, and you just go thunk, and Rose once more is just big aqua ring around herself. She's like, "Dang it!" But the aqua ring's getting really good, just not.
Just Rose sitting
Okay.
around, all the team
The-
members are getting railed, and then it just goes like she leveled up. Like, yeah.
Hey, you're doing the work.
All right, so Bentley will retire from pelting his team with
Okay.
foam balls and just go and have like a sit down with Rose and kind of like
Wow.
try and train her up of like what he's kind of thinking. And
Yeah.
like, she's doing great, but like not really what he had in mind. So like just kind of have a little powwow to see if we can maybe continue this down the line and see if she will not be as poop at it.
Yeah. Totally fair. Okay.
And then Mortar will go and stand at the foam gun and shoot me in the back. Boom. Boom. That's what you get.
Boom. You're just trying.
Stupid game.
You're having a nice heart-to-heart with Rose, and every like 15 seconds,
just
bounces
but
off.
it's just they're so light it doesn't even, I don't even register it.
All right. D.
Hey, how are you?
Give me a tinkering check, buddy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you go through the whole rigmarole.
Cool.
This ain't your first rodeo with Amberite, but
19.
19.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I rolled a 5.
Welcome to double expertise with help and all that. It gets pretty
Oh yeah,
nutty.
with advantage.
Yeah, you
I'm
have
sorry.
advantage on that.
Yeah,
Oh my
same
God.
Wow.
Okay.
Because of
Holy
Nick.
shit.
You are
really?
you're able to make a bog standard Blackwater ball, but there's no issues to it.
Okay.
Takes you about 4 hours.
Yeah.
So you can still sleep, but
I'll have Iris
Working
drop
in
it
the
off
forge.
with Phoebe.
okay. So Phoebe, while you're doing a little training,
Yeah.
what's going on? Who's training? Who's doing
Everybody.
what? Everybody?
Yeah.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
The whole gang? They're just
Yeah.
all out?
How many Pokemon is that?
Like
I don't
14
know.
or something?
No, that sounds wrong.
You guys have a ton.
It's all of them.
That
you guys have
sounds
so
wrong.
like
many
all
more.
of everyone's Pokemon or your Pokemon?
1,
Yeah,
2,
everybody.
3, 4,
No,
5,
I just- no.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
She's
11.
imagining
summon
You have
them.
11.
Manor all Pokemon.
Oh, just
all of
every Pokemon
All
that exists.
Pokemon are welcome
Dang.
for training. All of them can be here.
It's legit.
While she looks that up,
Yeah.
can I do another roll to work on my wingsuit?
Please do.
Since I did so well in the
Yes.
blueprint.
So give
and
me a tinkering
failed
check, buddy. Come on.
at making it.
Failed.
What is that again? What's
If
tinkering?
you're on the blueprint phase, it's intelligence based.
Yeah. A 6 total.
All right, you don't quite have D's plus 14, so
Oof.
that's a little tight. All right, I'll say as you're trying to like sketch on this, your brain's just sort of racing from the prior days.
Yeah,
of
you are a
events.
Never mind.
You can't fly.
Never mind. We'll go back to
He
training.
just goes, Buzz Lightyear wings pop out, and then you just fall into a marshmallow.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Falling with style.
Are you ready?
No, all good.
Well, Nubster is going to create, okay, you know, like in the ice caves, it's just going to be all icy, and
Okay.
then there'll be like big blocks, things that'll kind of help them to not slip and slide if they can figure it out.
Okay.
And
We're doing like every ice gym where
Yeah,
they're just
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
slide into blocks and they gotta do a puzzle. And Claremont's like, I don't understand.
yeah,
I just
okay,
keep going
okay, yeah.
wall to wall.
It'll be one at a time. Everybody else will be arranged through it, so when they like figure out how to get through it, right? Like they
Okay.
have to battle whoever's like hanging out there,
Oh, okay.
and then they all have to go through it.
It's a king of the hill situation.
Yeah, yeah. But Nubster
Dang it,
won't.
Bobby.
Nubster's not partaking. He's just setting up the
Okay.
field for
Sure.
that, and then they're all just going through it.
All right.
one
While
at a
that's
time.
occurring, a little ghost pops through the wall, and this little like green orb of psionic power is holding a Blackwater ball.
Ooh,
Salutations, Phoebe.
thank you.
This is from D.
Oh, tell him thank you.
I will. She
Bye.
just dissipates into the wall. I'm not a messenger.
That's kind of rude.
Okay, I mean,
You're not? Because you just dropped this off.
that was a little aggressive.
I did it as a favor to D. I don't owe you my time.
It'll take you literally a second to think.
She
No.
will disapparate through the wall.
Okay. And then real quick, I'm just gonna do like a just check out Goomy.
Okay.
You know,
Check out
like
Goomy Gimson.
an intensive.
Yeah, so that you can.
Inspection.
Goom check.
You want to check
Yeah.
out those new stats?
Give them a name.
Well, like just make sure
They do need a name.
Gummy,
Gummy?
Gummy Goomy's doing good still.
Are you gonna
He's
name them
not-
Gummy?
Alliteration is appreciated.
Gummy G.
GG.
GG.
Gummy.
GGBB.
GG Gummy.
Gummy.
CC.
theme.
Do you want me to roll for that? To do like a
To name him? No, you just name him.
No, I've been asking
Does
you to
the
do that for.
instinct? Does he respond?
No, I've just been asking you to do that for like 60 sessions, but you don't have to roll for it. You can just do it at this point.
Okay.
I'm begging you. Please.
Please!
Gooey needs a name so they can have a third move.
That's how you get a third move.
Yeah, that's
They
the
get
thing.
the name. And they
You have
get
to
the
earn your name and then you get a move
It'd
associated
be
with
funny
your
if that was
name.
a real mechanic. Like they don't unlock their full potential until their nickname.
A Goomy needs a name, dude.
A Goomy
Okay,
needs
so
a
you
name.
just want to check
Can't
out
rush
Goomy.
these things, guys.
It's
That's
been
a fair point.
50 weeks.
You can't never do it either, though.
Dude, it's been like 2.5 years.
I think I went like 3 sessions and then named Wimpimple Wimpimple. Freaking
Just have a-
Cheeky
have a meme.
Baby because
You
I
had-
said it wrong.
Do you have
Do you remember where Wimpimble came from?
Yeah, it was the Weeping Bell.
Yeah.
Because we were just saying it weird.
Yeah.
Literally a meme. Developed a
I
cat's
remember
name.
that.
We were
Yeah.
just saying it
And then
weird.
you're like,
All
all
right.
right.
So you're just taking a look at Goomy Goomson? We're
Yeah,
just going to do
yeah,
a
yeah.
medicine check.
Okay.
If you just want
I
to
don't
do
know
like
what
a...
happened.
You keep hitting the side things, and that does stuff.
Joel, help. I've opened and closed 7 tabs. I don't understand.
I'm 95 and I need
Well,
help because
for
your
now,
glasses
This
help
goes
me.
back, and this
Yeah.
closes it, and you keep
For now-
reaching over and like touching.
Yeah. For now, you can just roll a d20 and we'll see if the modifiers will matter. It's not a
yeah, it's gonna
particularly
matter.
high check.
Okay, well it's 3 on the die, so
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to.
Goomy looks
Help me
normal,
out. Yes.
as they did before.
yes.
But you don't notice anything particularly different.
Not any like
Um,
sadness behind the eyes.
There is a pretty vacant stare.
A little bit. Okay.
Yeah. Goomy, again, being the last one to return,
Yeah. Yeah.
spent extra time up there.
Mm.
A little more time dilation.
Yeah.
So the like physiologically, Goomy is fine.
Okay.
Emotionally and mentally, everybody who was moon touched
Right.
is not the same.
It's not the same. Okay.
At
Goonie
all.
spent the most time there. And
Yeah.
Came up to you and was like, I've been gone so long, I forgot who I am. Do you know my name? Help me remember.
What an interesting scenario.
What an interesting fake scenario you came up with. That didn't happen. Anyway.
I'm not engaging with this because I don't like it.
Oh God.
I'm telling you, Destiny's Child would have been perfect.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but
But also
DC?
no.
DC.
DC, BB, Claremont.
I'm just saying.
Just throw them out. Destiny's Child, go!
It's one of those
I
situations.
kind of love
Just
it.
a Goomy, please, won't you name
It's
me?
one of those situations
Oh.
where we're gonna
doesn't
sit
want
on
no
it,
scrubs.
and
All
then
right.
in
It'll be
3
Destiny's
months
Child.
you'll be like, you know what, I like it.
It's gonna
Finally.
be Destiny's Child.
Could have been
DC.
calling him that for
Just say no
ever.
scrubs.
I said Goomy doesn't want no scrubs.
That's TLC.
That's
bro.
TLC. TLC. Because Goomy needs some TLC right now. So you're naming him Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Thomas Laris Claremont. That's his initials.
Thomas
No, no,
Lair's
Goes
no.
by
Claremont.
his last name.
Destiny's
All right.
Just
Child.
tangentially related.
So it's official,
It's
finally.
official.
It's the name I've been calling Goomy forever.
Yeah.
I've now officially changed their name to Destiny's
Yeah.
Child in the Pokedex, so you will no longer have access to the sheet until you reflect the changes. Leslie,
Okay.
everybody now has a name except for the Lycanroc. So Jordan,
I
what's
love
up
it.
next?
And Huntail.
And Huntail.
So
Get the
speaking
fuck outta here.
of,
He's next in line, not me.
yeah, speaking of Pokemon that have yet to be named, as Bentley is finishing up his little powwow with Rose and the rest of his team is
Yeah.
playing with this Nerf gun cannon thing. Like Nipsey and Tallulah will just be digging out of the way, and Mortar's getting frustrated trying to shoot him.
Yeah.
He'll notice like over near the edge of the ocean, Huntail's just kind of detached, like not really paying attention to the group.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll like walk over and Huntail, you all right? What's going on? And then Huntail will like carve a trident shape into the sand.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, do you want to go see D? And Huntail will like kind of just glumly nod, and I will head over with Huntail towards D's room and give a knock.
All right. Michael Scott runs out of the office. It's happening! It's happening! Huntail swims over with you to D's door.
Yeah.
D, it's Bentley. Is it all right if I come in?
You probably hear an audible.
Ah, this fucking guy. Jesus. Always cramping my style.
Yeah.
Well, you're like 80% less scary than you were yesterday.
I'll
Got that going for
open
you.
it up, and Huntail will be kind of like a shy child, like standing behind my legs, like kind of looking at D.
The child.
Hey man, so Huntail seems kind of like detached from the rest of my team, and I went over and asked him what was going on, and he kind of drew your trident into the sand, so I feel like he wanted to come see you. That's all right.
Yeah. He's welcome over anytime.
And Huntail will go over and like swim up D's side and like maybe just wrap himself around the anchor tattoo on your arm and just kind of look at that.
Interesting.
Pin me again with the trident. Do it.
Seems like he
Do it.
really likes your like water powers, being able to talk.
Yeah, they're pretty nifty and neat.
Touche. What are you up to?
I just finished making BB a Blackwater ball.
Oh, nice. Excited to use mine. Haven't found the right situation yet, but was thinking maybe once I go fishing again, maybe I could try and use it on the relicanth that I've failed to catch multiple times. Feel like that would help.
Uh-huh. You know what? Sit down. Come over here and sit down. We're gonna hash this out real quick.
All right.
And I'll close the door. I'll kind of just wave my hand and it'll close behind him. I won't lock it.
I'll
I'm
sit
not
on
trying
a
to be
Snorlax.
menacing.
This time is like, is the demon back? I'm ready.
This one I'm for. I'll sit down
Okay.
on Snorlax beanbag chair. Like I physically can't get up and leave even if I
I
wanted
need
to.
a Snorlax beanbag chair that I can't get out of. That
Dude,
would
I'm
be so
saying
good.
that'd be sick.
It's like an 8-foot one. Anyway.
And just live in it.
I will start off by saying I probably treated you a little bit more harshly than you deserved, but you have to understand where myself and everybody else was coming from with. That was probably the most messed up thing I have ever seen in my life. And I was mad because it was something that you kind of just jumped and leapt into without having a discussion with anybody about it. And it like physically harmed and hurt you. Similar to the conversation that I had with CJ in Lord Ridgemont's manor. Why I thought he should give up his little tombstone in his hand because it was killing him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really sorry too, and it's just, I don't know. I've been really in my feelings since Klaus and Dragon and Shadow have all kind of gone, and I don't know. It happened in the manor, so I felt like it was safe, and it seemed like it was a way that I could like have powers like you have, and like Milo has, and like Phoebe is able to help Pokemon with her medicine background, and I kind of can't do any of that. So I was just hoping for a way that I could really stick it to all these Moon-Touch Pokemon that really ruined my team, and I kind of leapt before I thought about things, which is not really my style, and it came back to bite all of us, so I'm probably not gonna do that again. But yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for being upset. It was a lot, even for me, and like I was kind of grappling with all of it. But like it was a situation where I couldn't tell anybody about it because it got really mad when I told you guys the first time, and I was trying to loop you in and make sure that you guys were aware that I'm having these like freaky thoughts. And then it said that I needed to kill a bunch of Moon-Touch Pokemon or it was going to turn me into this gross dead puddle thing. And I didn't want that to happen, but I couldn't tell you guys about it because if I told you, it would get even more mad. So I was just kind of trying to...
Just stuck in this loop.
Yeah. but now it's gone. So there's that. I mean, I still feel kind of weird, but
Dude, I totally get it. I completely understand. Like, I was in that mindset a long time ago, so I get where you're coming from with the loss and the grief, but I didn't have anybody to talk to at that time. You do. So next time something like that comes around, let us know. You can't talk to CJ because he's kind of, let's be honest, CJ's a crazy kid. He's all over the damn place. If you need a more rational thinker like Milo or myself, and Phoebe on occasion.
yeah, I mean, Phoebe was really helpful the night that it happened. Like, she came over and we shared some lemonade and kind of talked about everything that had happened. That was helpful. And then from there, it was just like I started hearing like, go to the library, and then there was this door that just opened in the manor, and I thought it would be safe because it was the manor, and it was very much not safe, even though it was in the manor. And I don't know, it's just, I feel like I should kind of get back to my bread and butter and just focus on my team and making sure that none of them die.
Dude, for sure. Like, I mean, clearly you've been through all the gyms that we've been through and have nailed it every time. I am not even half the battler that you are. I don't claim to be by any means. The only thing that makes me special is this metal pole with a fork at the end. And I can tinker things.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, you were pretty cool, like way cooler than me even before you got your trident. Now you can talk to water types, like, that's awesome. I'm just kind of...
All because of the trident, man, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, but before that, I mean, you're really tech savvy and you got all your gadgets, and like, it's way cooler than anything I can do.
Well, we'll figure something out for you down the road. And the place that we're in now, I guarantee has some wild and crazy stuff that we can probably snag, and it hopefully won't kill you or turn you into a flesh puddle.
Comforting, thank you.
I mean, we can. No. I'm saying like we can find you like a trident equivalent that won't have any like bad things happen. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see.
We can find you your own flesh puddle.
Okay.
You can have one. And not
Would you
be
like
one.
your own flesh puddle?
Would you like to catch your own flesh puddle?
Yes.
All right, well,
But just long story short, we're cool. I apologize from my end.
yeah, I'm sorry too. And then Bentley will try and like awkwardly like roll off of the Snorlax puddle and have to
Just
like
gonna help him up.
just like a bunch of failed attempts. And then once D helps him up, he'll give D a hug.
And hug reciprocated.
Next week on Degrassi.
No.
Drake with a guest appearance on boarding party.
Dude, could you imagine?
No, I couldn't.
Probably not.
I couldn't imagine this.
It's probably too cool for us. I would
I
say.
wouldn't say that, but
I mean, speak for yourself.
I'm awesome. But yeah, I'll hang out with Bentley as long as he's in here. I'll show him like the different schematics and stuff that I've been working on. All that kind of jazz.
All right.
Happy to hang out.
Yeah. Huntail and Cooper are probably intermingling. Huntail's fascinated by the boneless little whoopee.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, I can crunch him and nothing happens. And he's
I can crunch it.
For sure.
It's like a chew toy squeaks.
Oh god.
Whooper's just living for it.
yeah. He's like, yeah.
Toddler energy.
Yeah. All right. Any other last minute nighttime dealios?
Sweet, Ruby made tacos.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mana, what am I thinking?
You tell me. You have mana.
She says tacos, and CJ goes, damn it. Do it again. She goes, it's still tacos. And he goes, damn it.
You want to play 20 questions? Yeah.
It's
Are you a
tacos.
mineral? Yeah. Are you a tank? How'd you know, dude? You're always a tank.
You're always a tank.
All right. Well, sleep will come for each of you in time. Morning will come just as fast. You all get a relatively peaceful night's sleep. No nighttime intrusions from anyone.
Woohoo.
I need somebody to roll a d4 for the morning time.
So everybody has rolled under a 10 on a d20 roll. So I'm going to roll one, and it's going to be a 4.
Interesting.
Damn it! That would have been cool.
Oh, that's a bad one. Okay.
Yeah!
Oh,
Yeah!
All right. Well,
It's the opposite of cool.
all right. I need somebody else to roll a d6 for me, please.
We're gonna
Alley-oop!
tingle these up.
3.
3.
There are 3 bad things.
This is like the worst combo. Thankfully, you guys are near a town. Holy jeez. This is the worst day of travel you will ever experience in your life.
Was it like
I don't want to leave
acid
the manor
rain?
today. I don't know why.
No.
Something-
There's
No,
something,
but it's
something in my
gonna-
lizard brain is saying
It's-
don't leave.
It's so bad. All of this to say, anybody that has an electric type Pokemon, so Eunice, Pontiki, etc., and so on, they wake up feeling energized, ready to go, super excited, amped up.
Okay.
They're like, Pontiki's literally like almost hovering through the house just with some degree of ambient level of electricity.
That's a
As the
little
sun rises.
odd. It never does that.
No, definitely not normally. Usually she has to do something to make that happen. But she's just kind of like, she's basically like at half gravity. She's just like leaping.
Pontiki, how many bananas did you eat?
10 bananas.
Is that what's causing this? Too much potassium?
She's like, no! And she's just leaping up to like the top corner of the room and like pushing off. She's almost like a little helium balloon.
Interesting.
Is dial-up different?
Dial-up is similarly sort of charged. All of the magnets are whirring a little bit extra. The bits of the magneton are floating apart and kind of separating and floating back together and sort of colliding.
I'll check their wall plug-in. Be like, what the heck?
They're at like full kip right now.
Yeah.
Even
just,
in the
like,
manor,
was
they're
it
at full
was it
tilt.
their plug? Like, no. Okay. What? Why are they so juiced?
Eunice, their fur, extra floofed, so
Nice.
like you can't really see their face. It's just this big ball of wool, and there's just like electric and little like snowflakes kind
It's
of
the
shooting
sheep
off the
that
side.
went missing in the cave for like 2 months.
And they come back and they're just
500 pounds of
completely
wool. Please
Help.
shear it, please.
help. But otherwise,
Interesting.
Ruby makes breakfast tacos for CJ.
I've got a taco hangover.
Well, the only hair of the
And
dog.
the only cure is more tacos.
Jesus.
God.
Yeah, she'll do that for you. Ansem will join you all for breakfast. Same deal.
Weird.
Burnt toast. Burnt little,
No moisture.
just
Yeah,
just
no
completely
moisture.
burnt up, and then just straight black coffee, hot out of the pot.
Dude, you know
the
food can
pot.
taste good, right?
This is good.
No, it isn't.
This is very good.
Objectively, it
You'll
isn't.
understand when you're my age.
No, I won't.
Well, you gotta live to be my age first.
Cut to 70-year-old CJ eating a bran muffin. He's like, I hate myself.
Not a threat. It's a promise. You keep living your life on the edge. Hey, I get it, man.
It's the only way.
Next time you're ready for a marshmallow chair fight, I'm ready for you. I made some modifications.
Bring it on, old man.
God.
Miles will roll very slowly into the kitchen.
There he
all-
is.
All jittery, and he'll go over and get a little bit of coffee, and it just freezes solid, and he just goes... and just starts licking the little coffee icicles.
Iced coffee.
So cute. So cute. All right.
Wow.
Hey, what's his name?
Alnamir?
Yeah. Hey, Alnamir, what are you gonna turn into today?
It depends.
How many things can you turn into?
Maybe we'll find out.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I am more focused on you
Okay.
and making sure that you will survive.
Perfect. You focus on me, I'll focus on you. That way there's two focuses.
This is good. Stay focused. We don't need to look at every light in the fog.
Mm.
This is good.
Man. Yeah.
Okay. The door will begin to sputter open.
And we're in Port Thalo. No.
And if you're emerging where you went in, you will be on the
The cusp.
outskirts of Manakos. You guys are only about 200-300 feet outside. As soon as that door swings open, the weather is awful. It is complete downpour thunderstorm. And the ground around you is this now like thick bog-like mud.
Oh.
I throw out biohazard.
Wow.
Biohazard pops out and just, and he just seeps in and seems to like triple in size for a bit. He's like, whoa, yes, I am a bog monster. He'll like rise up and be like, and then melt back down, and he's like, grime.
All right. Well.
I'm a mud
would
boy.
Bentley know if Tallulah would enjoy mud, or would that be like?
We can find out. I don't know that Tallulah's
Well, I don't want to
ever
like
really.
send her out and drown her.
Tallulah's never really experienced this level of mud, being mostly from sort of temperate climates. It's up to
Right.
you. You can try it.
I will hold off on
Okay.
that, but I am gonna have Rose out so she can like swim around in the mud because I'm sure
Yeah.
she would enjoy that. And
She's
then
immediately just coated in thick mud and just sliding around.
I will have Dial Up also out because Dial Up seems very juiced, and Dial Up will be like floating kind of like up in the air in case there's any threat of us getting struck by lightning. Maybe Dial Up can intercept that.
Yeah.
Just take in the charge so we don't get zapped.
Yeah, almost immediately there's just this rolling crash of thunder. And Dial Up, you are immediately struck by lightning. You don't take any damage, but there's a big metal conglomeration of creature about 30 feet above you. It just shocks out and then just blasts off, and it hits a nearby tree, and it just
Wow.
falls down.
And just return biohazard. I'm like,
Okay,
oh,
he's
God.
watching. He's like, just so much
we
mud.
should get some cover in the form of a building, not under a tree.
Yeah, Olimir just looks at it and is like, okay,
Do we have anybody?
this is today.
Do we have
I'm-
anybody that can control this?
Nubster's ground type.
Pantiki like just runs outside and just leaps and continues that little magnificent hover she's been doing.
Okay.
She's basically skating like 2 inches above the ground
Okay.
and just shooting out little
You
sparks.
can stay close.
take
I'm just
her.
riding on Pip with his magic weather resistant
This
bubble.
is true. Pip does push
Mana does
all
that
of the
too.
water and mud away.
Doesn't
for
Mana do
5
that as well?
feet.
Mana can cover you from above. She can't do anything about below you. But
like-
like your upper half won't get wet, but you'll still be trudging through mud.
Reverse
Where Pip
Eeyore.
can literally just push everything out of the way.
Sick.
I
can
will
have-
walk next to Pip and have
Yeah.
Dial Up still very upstairs, protecting against
Just have
incoming
Haka make it rain
lightning.
harder.
Haka comes down and he's like, "This is best you can do, Mother Nature." And
And I go,
you're like, "Yeah."
No, you're in the manor today.
He's like, "No,
No.
this is my favorite terrain."
I'm gonna ride Nubster.
Okay, you hop on Nubster. Nubster's immediately just getting caked in mud, and he's like, "This is fine."
Yeah.
Nubster can prevent snow.
Yeah, he can prevent snow. You are still gonna
but
get
you can
rained
trudge
on.
through it. Yeah. I'm not
yeah,
saying
yeah.
I'm preventing
Okay.
anything.
It will keep you from
You
being
can
slowed
just
down
easily
But yeah,
And he can
move.
prevent forest fires.
Yeah. By freezing them.
I will try with my trident to create like a little
give me
Little
a
rain barrier.
Give me a nature check.
I don't know. I'm stretching
With your
stuff.
bonuses.
Can
Yes, sir.
Olimir's stealth bubble not help?
No, Olimir's stealth bubble helps you be like quieter.
Fucking trident.
No good.
Natural one.
Natural one. You're like, all right, Trident, protect me! And right above you is Dial Up, and he intercepts the lightning strike that's coming down, and you're like, oh!
Jesus.
Maybe don't hold that metal pole up in the air.
You're right.
Could have been so bad.
I'll sheath it.
All right.
Oh God.
Good lord.
Would it have any Pokemon that have like sunny day or anything like that?
Not to that effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not strong
No,
enough
yeah.
to block this.
It'd have to be like Desolate Land-esque.
Yeah.
Pip can help, I would say, if you're riding, it could help 4 other people, but you're riding Nubster. Nubster can't fit in there. So you'll get rained on like crazy, but
Just wear my raincoat.
you can move at normal speed. So I would say that anybody that doesn't have somebody that can help them move around, if you stick close enough to Pip, it will force you together, but at least you can move.
I will be on the opposite side of where Bentley is, like on Pip, near Pip.
Okay.
capable.
But for sake of brevity, I will put everybody in the PC for me except for Neek and Iris.
Okay. They're chilling in the manor.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
only bringing 2?
What do you mean?
Neek and Iris are staying in the
leaving,
manor.
too.
Yeah, they're
The
staying in
manor.
the manor. Everybody else is going in the
Out.
PC or
Gotcha.
on me. Yeah. Because I don't know what we're going to get into. So
Yeah. All right. Where to? Where to, ladies and gentlemen? I don't want to
The
tell you where
town.
you have to go, but
Just
if you want to go to
walk
Monaco,
forward into
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
and maybe
yeah.
look for like an abandoned building that we could shelter from the storm.
We have
Yeah.
to meet Aragorn at the Prancing Pony. I
Yeah.
think, right?
yeah.
Cool.
Um,
I'm excited.
yeah. Last time we ended with 7 glongs of a church bell. Today we're going to begin with 7 glongs of a church bell.
Ding ding.
As you guys step out into this crazy rain, you can barely hear over like the cracking of thunder. Dun, 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 dun. And you see, well, you know what?
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Quasi?
Give me just hey, Quasi! Let's do a round of perceptions. Let's do a round of perceptions. Let's see what you do.
Let's
see through
do
the
it.
weather. See
how,
what you see
how
through the weather.
far?
I
How
see
far is
so
the town?
much.
I
100
don't
feet.
see.
It's not too far, but
Shit.
as you guys are walking,
I'll pull my
I don't see
binoculars.
the binocs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say you can do yours with advantage.
+8.
Let's go.
19.
19. Beautiful.
Thank God it's advantage.
5. Okay.
What are you gonna do with that, Mr. DM man?
Yeah, you're getting rained on.
Okay.
Even in Pip, it's like being in a car wash.
Yeah.
You're like
Can't see Jack.
24.
24,
He doesn't want to be
19,
14.
14, 8, 5. Okay. 3 of you are just like, I can't see nothing. Phoebe, you're outside the Pip bubble, which helps you to kind of cut through. And Milo, you just have,
I have the high ground.
you're, the one I just edited is the one where you're in Green Gate, and you literally parted trees with your eyes. So you just have magic eyes now. This is your
Full
redemption
reversal,
arc.
yeah.
The first 80 episodes can't roll above a 6, and now you
Sponsored
can't roll
by
below a 20.
Lens Crafters.
Yeah, no, dude.
Going out of
Yeah.
business.
The 2 of you are able to espy a very large church-like building
Come.
with a massive scorch mark through the side. Looks like it's been struck by lightning at least once,
Okay.
which you're starting to see
That one?
potentially why. That is
Nice.
the one that you say is the prancing pony. You do see that. You catch a couple human-ish shapes kind of moving through. It's very far away, but they do appear to be like human. They don't look like creatures. They
Okay.
don't look like a Pokemon or anything.
Okay.
The arrangement of limbs is
They look like they're
human-esque.
moving human-like.
Yeah. Milo is able to see there are approximately 3 humans sort of walking in the town towards the church. But they make no effort to like cover themselves from rain as far as you can see.
Interesting.
Okay.
Make our way to the pub.
Okie dokie. Oh, there's definitely a church here. And
Yeah.
people.
It's odd. I thought this was like a,
Abandoned?
yeah.
Yeah. Aldermere's a little on edge.
I would have figured out that was the case. Have you been here before?
Not directly, no.
No? Okay.
I have walked by.
Is it?
Is it a nice town? Like, are the people nice?
I have never interacted with them.
No. Well,
Cool.
we're about to.
So it would seem.
Can I pull out that letter, and I'll release Fang, and I want to have him kind of sniff the letter to see if he can get a scent of
I love it.
where this person is who wrote it.
Give me perception at advantage, baby.
Who wrote this letter? Are they stinky?
Who wrote this letter? Who wrote this letter?
17 from
Who
Fang.
wrote this
Okay.
letter?
Oh,
Are
they left a
stinky?
stink.
Let's get a little thunderstorm. 17. Fang, you are able to pick up a scent. Despite the crazy like mud and rain and this is perfect.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
love that.
Despite the mud and the rain all around you, you're able to get a scent off this letter. That was a pretty good roll. And he kind of starts to sniff out and doesn't look at the church. He looks to that little conglomeration of garbage just in front of it. And kind of is like, "Bark, bark, 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 bark," but he doesn't want to leave Pip's circle, so he's like, it's over there. It's over there. We gotta go.
Yeah, I'll kind of nod or look at everybody and be like, there could be something over there that Fang got a hold of for some scent.
Okay.
Or whoever wrote this. I don't know. Place to start.
Should we try to be sneaky at first?
Was
Not
the
really make
name
our
on it?
presence known?
Do
I want to say Horace.
you want me to go in first?
Oh, like stealth? mode?
Yeah.
Do you think we need to?
Well,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
it's asking.
That's what she just asked.
I
was
mean,
just
We
like,
saw people. Should we
should
let
I?
them know we're
If these
here?
people are creating these bone creatures,
Yeah.
or whatever this is, I think we approach just with straight caution.
Yeah.
Stealth would probably be the way for now,
Okay.
until stealth isn't an option.
Yeah.
So do you want to make sure no one's around, and then we'll all come in after?
Sure, I
Okay.
can do that.
My opinion is we're going into town, we're going to interact with people, or if we think it's a threat, we just don't go in and keep going.
I'm good with that too.
Yeah, but I want to stop what bone
Yeah.
creatures are being created here and
What about
attacking
Horace?
Greengate.
Well, are there people where Fang is kind of? It seems like it's just a pile of crap. I feel like we'd be
It's a
pretty
s-
safe just exploring that first, right?
Yeah, that's where I was gonna head first. Well, unless DJ wants
we
to
can
check
be
it out first.
quiet and sneaky, right?
Well, just make
all
sure
of
there's
you?
not people, and then we'll come in. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
On approach, D and Milo will clock a fella standing. Oh, that's the strong one. We're not gonna use. I will literally. The green one is like I think I could down a plane from like 300,000 feet. Right about there, you will espy a man standing under like a downfallen tree that's propped up on what looks to be a cart. And right there, you see a sawsbuck, and they seem to be having some sort of a interaction. Here's a horse for that guy. There we go. Perfect. But you spot a sawsbuck that seems to be eating something off of this cart, and this individual seems to be discussing something with them. But that's what you catch just sort of on approach, because you guys have crazy high passives.
Are they wearing
Okay.
anything like that would stand out of the normal?
Not particularly. The sawsbuck appears to be in season. It is sort of shedding the autumnal leaf color and starting to grow sort of white snow. It's a nice little dapple mix. But this dude's just wearing like a thick, heavy overcoat in the rain.
Okay. So how are we doing this with that one dude there?
Maybe that's horse.
What a stroke of luck.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right, wild boy. Want to do your thing? Do some scouting?
Stealth mode engaged.
All right, buddy. Give me a stealth check. With all your bonuses and such.
CJ, roll
12.
12?
Got a 12.
Okay.
Modifier.
I'm gonna throw you advantage because
'Cause it's raining?
heavy rain, and they're engaged with each other.
Because it's raining men. Hallelujah.
Better. 19.
Better, much better. Okay.
Good stuff. Good
Let's
stuff.
see. Yeah, they seem to be going about their business. So you just tell me how far in you go. You guys are about right here. I know it's kind of far from you. You guys are a little ways over here,
Okay.
Go,
kind of off the map.
Go.
But
I'm gonna run up to this tree and go up in the tree.
CJ, go.
okay, so you just
Do-
shoot up in the tree. Give me a perception check from up there.
That's a crit.
Oh baby!
23 total.
All right. From up there, you're able to see that the sawsbuck is currently eating out of what looks to be a jar of like sugar cubes, and it's just slurping them up. The guy right there is like, "Hey, now you're gonna have to pay for those. You see, I earn those in fair ways. You're gonna need. I'm gonna need some coin for that. You can't just be eating those. I'm counting how many you're eating, sir. I'm gonna need some more of that.
Just yelling at a Pokemon.
Yeah, right next to
Person's
him.
eyesight is very poor.
Right next to him, you see a small skeleton holding up its skin, going and banging a bone that looks to be its femur as it's hopping on one leg against the side of the cart.
What's that directed at? The sawsbuck?
Yeah.
Okay. The hell?
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can I see like this church? See if there's any people in the church or anything like that?
There is a small glow of what looks to be like some sort of fire torchlight, something like that. There are lights coming out of the windows.
Okay.
The windows are very, very dusted over from the inside. The outside, they're now just like rain slick.
There an organ playing?
Not, at least not from out here. But you don't hear like ominous David Jones.
Yeah.
I like
Playing
it.
the organ.
Jones.
Or
Yeah.
choir, maybe?
David Jones. No, not yet.
I love this movie
Cool.
so much.
Me
I'll shoot over to that tree and then come down and then go back to my group.
Okay.
Well,
So there's a guy.
cool.
He's yelling at that Pokemon for eating his sugar. And then there was one of those weird bone cat things that was with the guy. It seemed to be irritated with the other Pokemon as well. And there's definitely people in the church. Or something in the church. There's it looked like a fire inside the church. Not like like somebody had made a fire in the church.
There's people in the church.
There's people in the church.
Based on his description, does the little bone creature seem completely different from the ones that I saw?
The ones that you saw had no skin.
Yeah.
So it having some skin is a little bit unsettling. I will say, Bentley knows his Pokemon pretty well.
Hi, brother.
Phoebe, I will say that's likely you've interacted with something like this before. Throw me history checks between the two of yous.
On skin?
Does
Dry skin.
Bentley
A skin
match
check?
Ben Yorp?
Give me the skin
You have
check.
proficiency in
Oh,
skin.
baby. That's a 24.
24.
What are you rolling?
It's gonna be a
Seven.
22,
What'd you roll?
I think.
What are you rolling?
History.
Plus 6.
Wow.
Okay, so 23.
All right. Both of you clocked pretty quick. There is a Pokemon you are both familiar with called a Scrafty. They do typically hold up their own skin as they're shedding it.
Gross.
But it's bony?
Could be. It's entirely a skeleton.
It's a dry Scrafty.
It's in
Like
it's
dry
in-
bones?
It's
Yes.
in Bowser's
Like-
dry core.
Like Pokemon.
Dry Scrafty.
Not
Yeah.
Pokemon. Mario.
So it doesn't
Mario
look like a
is what I meant to
regular...
say.
Doesn't sound like one for sure.
Okay.
But that makes a living Scrafty wet Scrafty.
I know that there's
By those naming
there's
conventions.
a Pokemon that kind of like holds its skin like the pants, but like
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like a skeleton. That sounds kind
Yeah,
of
that-
strange.
That sounds...
It was
maybe
definitely weird looking.
Yeah.
maybe it's like a regional variant. Maybe
I have no idea. I don't really
It's a
care.
But
weird
did it seem like it was that
Micro
dude's?
region though.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they were both
Located
yelling at
only here.
the horse
Literally
thing.
one.
So
Do you-
at
do you
least
think
minimum
they-
they're working together.
Probably.
Do you think that they were making like enough noise where like all of us could kind of sneak up behind unawares?
I don't know that we need to be sneaky. It seemed like a guy that like was selling stuff out of his cart, and the Pokemon came up and just started eating stuff.
Okay.
It's
well-
it's at this point you hear the Sawsbuck knock the empty jar over and it kind of cracks and he goes, "Oh, come on, man. You know how hard it is to get jars out here."
Yeah,
and the
so-
Sawsbuck just kind of clops away in the mud.
Pretty sure he was just trying to sell stuff, and then this rainstorm happened.
All right, well I'm fine to go say hello calmly if y'all are.
Cool, let's do it.
If something happens, we can always
it's
just
fine.
run back into the forest.
It's fine. One guy versus us. I don't think he's gonna attack us,
Okay.
even if he is nefarious.
I mean, it's one guy right now.
Does anyone
Yeah,
have
so
a
what?
jar? Maybe we could give him a jar.
what do we need to give him a jar
You just
for?
lost
Well,
a
his
jar.
his jaw just broke. You heard him yelling.
Let's just go.
Okay.
He
This man
didn't
is
seem. I gave him an ocular pat down. Seems fine.
an ocular
Unbelievable.
dog.
I had him go through security. It didn't set off any alarms.
I now
It's
have
fine.
X-ray eyes.
If they're walking forward, Dee's gonna hang back.
Okay.
He's being a little bit more cautious about this.
Yeah,
chill
I'm,
back.
I'm being a little.
Did
Given
you
the
chill
fact
back
that Alnamir is uneasy about it, is
Yeah.
making D uneasy.
Alnamir's just watching, scanning for any sign of danger, but he will float about 10 feet laterally from wherever Milo goes.
Float?
Well, you know, like,
Not
I
I
literally.
just
within
thought
the
maybe he
vicinity.
was like a different Pokemon.
no, he's not like
He was
hovering.
floating.
But
I
he's
was
just
like,
kind
oh,
of, you know,
shit.
I'm talking about because it's like so rainy, he's just floating in the water.
Ah, be carried downstream.
Whoa,
His little boat shoes.
no! Yeah. So everybody's.
Well, if CJ's making his way back towards him, Bentley will go with him.
Yeah. I'm staying
If
sneaky.
anyone
mode.
that wants to not be seen, we'll make it easy. Just throw me a stealth check.
Okay.
Sir.
And then just, if you're staying like roughly back here, easy peasy.
Fuck me.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
You just rolled a d12, ma'am?
No, I rolled this.
Okay. I think you hit the 12 and I was
No.
like, you were like, 2! point. I was like, no, there's 8 more
Do I
sides.
have a?
I'm not at all trying to be sneaky
Just-
this
okay,
time.
then you don't
I'm
have
just
to-
gonna walk
Plus what?
in.
1.
I'll
Okay.
just go with CJ. and not try to be
19.
9.
9? Okay.
16.
16? Okay, so the 3 of you are chilling back. I'll have
Yeah.
Alnamir roll as well.
I'm moving in
All the mirror
closer,
rolled
but I
really
don't want
well.
to be noticed.
I'm okay to see how he reacts to just 2 people.
Yeah, we're bait. Let us
Okay.
be bait.
I do
Yeah.
have fangs.
I'm not worried
so-
about it. I
If
got a lot
we
of
come
guns.
in-
It's
if we
okay.
come
If
in-
It's a
it
group,
comes out
it's a
of
group
my
check.
problem,
Right now you're at 3
10.
successes,
okay, but
1
I'm
failure.
moving in, is what I'm saying.
So 3 and 2?
Stealthily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I
That's
have
still good.
shot a man. I have no qualms with shooting another.
Well, I know that.
Right.
Would
So
you-
if he attacks, I'll just shoot him.
Would you kill a man for a Klondike bar?
Yes.
worry about it.
However,
Yes.
what I'm saying is if we come at him and he's outnumbered, he might play nice. But if the 2 of you walk up and he shows aggression, then we know his true nature.
Sure.
Okay.
But I feel like he's just a dude selling stuff, so I don't think
All right,
this
so
is a
let's
big
go.
deal.
And if
We're going.
stuff goes
We're,
sour,
I'm
we
just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
start
yeah.
walking.
Just
All right.
go.
Yeah, no, I don't care. Go for it.
All right, so the 2 of you walk up on approach. The 5 of you that are hanging back, so Fang, Alnamir, and the 3 of you, that are chilling kind of over in this direction. This dude seems to pay no mind, but as the 2 of you are on approach, hello, gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to my humble cart.
Hi.
hello, are you like a traveling salesman?
I am. My name is Horace, and this is my shop.
What do you got, dude?
I got all kinds of healthy trinkets. My God, you have such
They're all named Horace.
You
You
have
didn't
such
win.
just good skin on you. Wow, it's incredible. And you can see as he spins around and drops the cloak, it's a full skeletal head. There's no skin. There's no eyes. None of that.
Please continue. However, I would like to do something in a bit.
Okay.
Just noted.
Can
Sure.
Can Bentley see the scraggy companion?
It
Can
will.
I-
It will like clamber up the side of Horus, and sort of wave its own arm at you.
Oh, neat! And I'll scan it with the Pokedex.
Oh heck yeah! Give me a roll.
That's a dead Scrafty.
What's
That's
the,
a corpse!
Reporting to the police.
modifiers on it?
It's your intelligence
You killed a
plus
Scrafty.
Your proficiency.
13, I think.
13. It does register as a Scrafty, but it does say seek medical attention immediately.
Oh.
Because it's like, that's a lot of bones out.
Yeah.
You should not have that many bones exposed.
Are you guys okay?
Totally fine!
You seem fine.
I'm enjoying the rain! What brings you to our lovely town?
You know, we were just out here walking around.
Yeah,
and
we're
it's-
just
well,
exploring.
You know, the rain.
Do you need some things or some stuff,
Yeah, man,
perhaps?
it depends on what you got.
Sugar,
Well,
cubes?
what do you
Sugar
have?
cubes?
I'm plumb fresh out.
Damn. That's all I wanted.
Dirty. A little scoundrel of a Sawsbuck just ate the last of my sugar cubes, but
Wow.
you know, I've got a few other things still, and he'll kind of hold up a severed human arm. I've got one of these, just in case yours fall off. Don't know how long y'all have been around, but
Is that something you just put back on?
yeah!
Oh.
Yeah, we can just reattach.
Like you're capable of that?
No.
Oh.
No, someone I'm sure could help you. but-
Probably.
Yeah, it's a replacement, in case the one you have falls off.
I don't know if I want that.
Okay.
Horace, can I ask you kind of a personal question?
Sure!
How old are you?
347, baby!
Wow.
Still kicking!
Yeah, I see that.
And his leg kind of flies up, and he's like, I'll get it later.
He's just
I've been around for a good long while, boys.
That's very cool. Anything that's not like limbs?
Well, if you're pressing me for it, I do have a jar of buttons.
Oh. Like just different size buttons?
Yeah!
Political
cool.
buttons.
I thought they were neat.
How much are you selling that for?
1 gold coin
Reagan
apiece.
pins.
1 gold coin. That
Yes.
sounds like a steal.
I do deal in gold coins exclusively. I gotta pay that ferryman to get out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear ya. I don't think we have any gold coins.
Oh, well, that's alright.
Right, and also, my buddy CJ here, he knows about the ferryman, but I don't. What? You're
gonna embarrass
I need to pay my way out of here.
Right.
In the form of several gold coins.
Yeah, and by out of here, do you mean
Off this mortal coil, friend.
Okay, yep, that's what
I'm
I
so
thought.
tired.
All right, well, yeah.
How many coins do you need?
We
Only
don't,
2.
We don't.
No
have
one has any.
gold coins.
Gold went out of print so long ago, and I just need 2. If I could just find 2 gold coins, I can go and be dead.
For
Well,
300 years.
Well, let's make a deal. I
Sure.
will find you these gold coins, potentially. I don't know if I'll ever find
Heard that
them.
before, but I'm listening.
Maybe. If you tell us who lives in this town, or like if there's other people here, or like if there's
Well.
stuff going on.
Well, let me tell you, there are some other people here, but they're a little crazy, if you know what I mean. They look a little gross around the gills.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, well, you see my friend Shingle here? See how he's still kind of holding on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so are they.
Okay. So just kind of
They're
still.
not much for words, but I'm sure they'll talk to you.
Why do you think that?
Well, like, again, you've got just such lovely skin.
Probably like maybe they want it.
Maybe.
Do you want it?
No.
Good.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So these coins, do you have like an example of what they look like?
If
or-
I did, I could go.
Right, but that's kind of what I'm thinking, Horace.
Bentley, they're gold coins.
Yeah, but if he needs gold coins,
You know,
like,
I do have something that might interest you. And he'll whip out this, like, old silver rusted pocket watch that has
Oh.
long since stopped ticking, and there's a hole through it.
It only
I
costs
do have
2
one of
gold coins.
these. 2 gold coins.
I mean, that does look pretty cool, but again, we don't have any gold coins.
You know, I do have something else.
You just gonna keep doing this?
I have the skin of a Sawsbuck. 2 gold coins. It's yours.
gross.
Please.
The one
like
that just left?
No, no.
Just a different one.
Yes, that one was quite rude.
Do the people in town
Get him later.
Do they barter with these coins, perchance?
No, if they did, I would have robbed them and gone home a long time ago.
Okay.
Cool. Well-
Interesting.
Thank you. We have some friends that are probably gonna walk by as well.
No, do they have gold?
They don't.
Well-
none of us have gold.
Wow, this is upsetting.
Yeah, I know.
You're
Sorry.
the first new faces in so long, and no gold?
No gold.
Unbelievable. Well, alright. I guess enjoy your time in town or whatever. If you're craving a Pokemon battle, Shingle needs to stretch his old bones, you know what I'm saying? He's getting a little chubby.
Yeah, that might happen later. Maybe when it's not raining so hard.
Sure.
Cool. Well, nice to meet you, Horace.
And you too, CJ and pal.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, when I say Horace, I'm gonna say it loud.
Okay. Yeah, you catch it on the breeze.
Nice to meet you, Horace.
The Sawsbuck will walk by all of you. Big smile on its face, just like sugar crumbs.
I want to try to talk to it while it walks by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to it.
Yeah. Like I did with Neek.
Hey, Fred.
Okay.
But
He's always gonna try this now.
Hell
Well,
yeah, why not?
It worked once.
yeah,
It's
it did.
true.
You have to
But-
All
try.
you have to do is roll some dice and you can talk to a Pokemon.
Fred the
Hell
horse.
yeah. All the time.
It has antlers. It reminded me of what I saw. You know, there's reason to. So I'm gonna try my best to speak Sawsbuck and ask it
Be
if
funny.
it would like more sugar cubes.
It'd be funny if this was like the god. You just like came over here and just
Alright.
munching.
That's your DC. Has to be exactly 10 with no bonuses.
So close.
It was so
12.
close. It was like this on 10, and then it went over.
Oh, it wasn't meant to be. The
Sorry.
Sawsbuck does stop. Seems to understand you, but it doesn't like speak back.
Gotcha.
But it's like sugar cubes, you say.
Yeah.
Where?
Do you
Can I have some?
Yeah, there's
Do you have some like right now?
not. So I don't have any sugar cubes right now,
You're a
but
liar.
tonight,
You are.
Tonight heard that before. That happened
Alright, fine.
to old Tim back
I'm
there.
just saying-
He got himself skinned.
here's all I'm gonna say. Tonight, if you were to come with us, there would literally be infinite mountains of sugar cubes.
Make a
and if
persuasion
that's
check.
not a bet you're willing to take, so be it.
Make a
be on your
persuasion
way.
check.
Ooh.
12.
Oh shoot, bro! You're saying infinite sugar cubes?
Infinite.
Like there's the limit does not exist. I can keep eating
Yep,
forever.
I'm talking to him. It worked.
Holy cow, dude. Wow. It did. I'm listening. You mentioned sugar cubes. And
Sugar
my mind was
transcends.
changed.
You
Alright.
have diabetes.
He's like, just starts looking around, looks up, and like, there's no sun. He's like, how am I gonna know when it's nighttime? Alright, I'll come looking for you in like a while.
Good
and he
luck.
just plods away. Yep. Got a little pep in his step from all the sugar cubes he's been eating.
Yeah, I'm sure he's on that sugar high.
Well, I'm just gonna keep like walking around this way.
Okay.
Start to like approach the church, but then
CJ,
wait
wait
for
up, wait up.
Okay.
everybody else.
So when he's talking about this ferryman that's going to presumably like move him into an afterlife,
Yeah,
do you think maybe that has anything to do with the grave tender?
probably. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like that's what I'm gonna do when I die.
Yeah, right. Let's maybe put that off for now. But maybe we could help Horace.
Talking about it or me dying?
You dying.
What do we need to help him with? We get him the coins? I've never seen gold coins before.
Well, I haven't either, but like if he hasn't seen them and like maybe they don't, like we could make them up, you know, like get like take his buttons and we could like paint them gold maybe.
Do you want to
Help
give
him
this
out.
guy fake gold coins so that he can take them to the grave tender, presumably, and then the grave tender can laugh in his face?
Or the ferryman would say, "Oh yeah, these are the gold coins," and take Horus into the afterlife.
All right. That totally seems plausible. Let's do it.
Okay.
Go buy those buttons. Good
Well,
luck.
I mean, we don't
You need a
need-
gold coin.
I mean,
You need 2 gold coins.
You need 2 gold coins, Bentley.
We could figure it out. It's just-
I will give you anything you want for 2 gold coins.
Oh,
If it's in my power to give you, it's yours.
anything.
anything you say. Oh my.
Hey, Drew,
Yeah.
can you reiterate to me what the letter said?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm understanding everything.
Correctly.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to big brain this, but
I got you.
I don't remember what it said.
Brain
at
it
all.
bigly, bruh.
head hurty.
Brain it bigly, head hurty.
Big head hurt. Shrink now. Shrink. Shrinky dinks.
The note says needed. More supplies and materials for sustaining the village. Bring to the church. No casualties this time. Grab what you can. Come straight back. Horus.
Okay.
Can you refresh my memory of where you got this letter?
Off of one of the skelly people.
Of a skeletal raider.
Yeah.
Touche. Maybe he just wants them to find coins, and they never
Probably.
find coins. So they're like,
100%.
"Here's a child. It's a human child. Is this a coin?" And he's like, "No."
But no one's ever seen
But I'll
one. They
take
don't know
its
what a
skin,
coin is.
and maybe that will garner us some gold coins.
Or this arm that I'll sell
Exactly.
to
Exactly.
CJ. Jesus.
I was in the market for an arm. It looked good.
Yeah. Well, if you want to cut your arm off and see how old you are, you can cut the rings and then put a new one on.
Smart.
It's like the Rick and Morty arm that just has a life of its own and needs to avenge itself.
That Sansbuck was not like bothered that he just walked out of like a skeleton.
Didn't seem to
town.
care at all. He was
Okay.
just like, cool, a dead thing and sugar cubes.
Right.
Great.
It just loved the sugar cubes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think, Emilio?
What?
Situation in general.
Like I said, I'm good to skip it, but I don't know if you guys want to try to do something. I mean, we don't have gold coins to help this guy. These sound like they're gonna attack us for our skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't just.
What did remind me again? What did Boyd want you to?
He wants a staff
And it's
to use the staff
okay.
for like a thing.
Is the like wizard guy like Aldemir? Do you think Florian's here?
I doubt that
Would you be able to smell him out?
he is.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm stopping these skeleton people for Green Gate. This isn't something Boyd asked me to do per se. This is
Oh.
something that we should do,
I see.
because otherwise small children and people are going to continue to get snagged and probably turned into whatever these things are.
Do you think that it's just Horus right there trying to find his gold coins
I think he could be
versus like the whole town raiding?
he could be just running the show here.
Right.
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I have his literal name here on it. I mean, but he could be Horus. They could be Horus.
Do you know, Aldemir, how these how Horus is Horus?
Yeah.
Yes, remember I told you the forest will not let you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Horus cannot leave.
But why
So
is he?
could we even stop him? Like, could we can't. Hypothetically, could we even like kill him?
I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
But if you were to die in the effort, I would be unable to help you.
I see.
So how, in your magical expertise, how do we stop these things from going to Green Gate? Is there something here that's keeping them alive, or other than Horus?
My
Horus does not keep them alive.
Okay.
my
The
concern
land
is-
itself does.
Okay.
You would need, in my educated guess, keep them from moving, bind them in place, but you cannot stop them.
Because I'm jumping to the conclusion that Florian has made them to some capacity. Is that fair? Maybe?
Not
No.
typically.
Okay.
Florian, this is beyond anything I think Florian could do.
Okay. So we can't
Here's what
stop them.
Correct, but here's what we do. Figure out what that staff is from Florian can do, and maybe there's something that staff can do that maybe Alnamir can't do to keep them here.
Just keep them in town.
Can your staff do alchemy?
No. Okay. There is little I can do. This place does not have currencies of my home. This town likely was deposited when I was.
Question.
Oh.
Is there any example within this forest of it, like, it being contained? Like an example that we could
Not that I
do
have run
the
into.
same? No?
This forest is full of many things that are best left unanswered.
Right. So you've never seen anything that...
I have not. You seem unfamiliar and uncomfortable with undead. I take it
Yeah.
this is not common for you.
Yeah, not...
It was quite common for me.
Close undead would be our ghost Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's as undead as it gets here.
Yes. Well, you are lucky they will not be able to leave the forest in either direction, but unfortunately for you, Green Gate is still part of the forest.
Okay, this is on my
So
to-do list on the way back. Sorry, Ben.
no, you're fine. Bentley's gonna go around to the side of the church, kind of like under the like roof overhang, so he's more shielded from the weather. Just kind of as me and CJ are waiting for the crew, and see if he can like peek through one of the windows to see if he can see what's going on inside the church.
It's a good thing you started talking before me, because I was just gonna go in the church.
Give me a perception through the window.
It is a good thing.
I'm here to pray!
When they were done, I was literally gonna be like, yeah, so I'm gonna go in the church.
17.
17. Okay, as you kind of like peek over the side of the window and you look in there, you see 4 individuals. 2 of which are missing limbs and have like some degree of skin sort of falling off. I would say fair guesstimate this would resemble something like a zombie out of a horror movie for Bentley.
Okay.
Big smiles on their broken jaws. They're dancing around together, one of which has a broken leg but doesn't seem to be fazed by it at all. One of which is skeletal, and the 4th of which is on some sort of large pyre, at the base of which are many, many human bones. The 4th individual appears human, has the same long black and red hair as a few other individuals you have run into up until now. And you can hear some chanting through the windows. You hear 1 word that you recognize and 3 that you do not.
Still going in.
1 word that you recognize, which CJ will, by proxy, hear for the first time, is Earlier. 1 is Timaret. The other is Rebor. And the 3rd is Distoro. Those are the 3 words you've not heard before, and Earlier is mixed in between. And with each chant, as these little undead figures bounce around this pyre, fire begins to spark in the eyes of each of the skulls, and slowly catch. You hear the individual up on said pyre begin to literally howl in fear and pain, as fire begins to kind of lick the base of their feet.
Can you give me the words again? It was earlier.
Earlier,
Temator,
Earlier,
Rebador,
Timaret.
Destoror.
Stop.
Earlier,
Uh-huh.
Timaret, Rebor, and Destoro.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
What did you get from what I
So
said?
you're like Timiton,
I combined all of them.
Decepticon, Starscream.
yeah,
and-
Megatron,
Okay.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
So,
Wasp.
whatever's going on in there
Ant-Man.
looks pretty fucked up.
Yeah, let's not go in the church. The earlier thing that they're chanting, one
Yeah.
of those words.
Yeah.
That's one of the words that I had rattling around in my brain before the whole Helios thing.
Before?
Yeah, like it like
Summon.
was like search for this word kind of thing. And if it's at all connected to Helios, that's gonna be not good. I mean, not that this looks inviting anyway.
But what if Helios goes into one of those things?
What do you mean?
Probably already is.
All right.
I mean, what if that's what they're trying to do?
Fire's burning hotter.
Oh boy.
It's beginning to encompass most of the guy's legs who are on the pyre.
All right.
Screams louder and louder.
So we're just gonna let this guy get burned alive?
I don't know that he is alive.
Well, that's fair.
His the rest of his skin begins to kind of crackle and fade away
Holy shit.
as he assumes the form of a midnight lichen rock, which you've now seen a couple times.
Oh.
And as he's howling, the undead just begin to cheer as the fire just continues to rise above him as you
that
guys
was
are
a
just watching through the window.
Plot twist. I wasn't expecting that.
It's at that point when you're looking through, you see in the back, on the back wall, so it would be through and to your right, the marred and completely defaced symbol of golden staghorns.
Oh, CJ.
Covered over in blood, and there's a very demonic head formed in the middle, and it matches the rune of destruction.
CJ, I don't like this.
These are bad.
This is really bad. We need to
Bad
get out of here.
guys.
We
These
need
are-
to get
these
out of
are
here
bad
like
guys.
now.
These are bad guys.
Yeah. And Bentley's just gonna grab CJ, turn, and book it back towards the group.
Okay.
Go.
Horace is like,
We leave.
come back anytime, boys.
Yeah, have a good one, Horace. Bye.
Thanks, man.
You know it's bad when Jordan's like, we gotta go.
Yeah. Horace looks back and he's like, ooh, they must have caught a fresh one.
And when we catch up to the groups, guys, we cannot go into that town
They were doing
at
some
all.
fucked up shit in that
really,
church.
really messed up stuff in the church. They were like doing some weird satanic ritual thing,
That's
and
bad.
some guy burned alive and then became one of the lichen rocks.
You can all hear the howls and screams at this point.
It's bad.
It's quite
It's
loud.
bad.
And
we
they
should
had
probably go.
You know those staghorns that just appeared on the manor that were protecting us. So that was in the church, but they scrawled over it and they
You know
put
what?
all these
You know what
demonic
we should
symbols
do?
over
We should
it.
not be outside. We should go in one of those other buildings so that, if they come outside, we're not also outside.
What if there's more of them in the buildings?
You know what? That's a fair point, too.
Okay, well, let's go around the opposite side of this town and maybe we can look in buildings and see if they're empty.
Just walk into a closet.
Let's just go over that way.
I didn't.
Let's
I
go
didn't
that way.
mean-
Knitting
Let's go that way.
circle, but
Let's go
they're
that way.
using their ribs, and they're like, hi, join us. And you're like, oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I thought this was the bathroom. I'm just gonna leave.
No, but let's go. So I'm gonna start going over
Okay.
this way
Okay.
by this building.
Let's-
Oh, and I knocked down a tree. And there's a bunch
it's
of
over.
zombies that come
Give me
out
your
from
expo
underneath
marker.
the
It's
tree.
done. All right. As you guys run over here, are the lot of you doing any
Are we just
encroachment
going
to the
around
town?
the town? No,
Absolutely.
I
This is
do
what I'm
not
asking.
Want,
I
no,
wanna know
no,
what
no,
you three
no.
are doing.
No
I was-
chance.
No.
You see Bentley and CJ hook around the other side of the building. The two of you will again be sort of stopped in your tracks by the sounds of a very faint on the wind horse in distress.
I'm just keeping my stuff packed and I'm ready to keep going north.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into this building.
Okay. Give me a perception check through the
damn it,
window.
If he goes in there,
I just wanna look into
it's
it.
the
I'm not
same
trying
as
to
the
go in.
gorilla's mouth at this point. He knows what he's getting up to.
Exactly.
If he dies,
Trust.
that's his
Damn it.
decision.
It's a 7.
A 7? Okay. The house appears fully dark to you. You don't notice anything
CJ,
untoward in there,
I
but
feel
you
like-
do hear a very small bit of chittering or chirping.
I can't see anything in there. It sounds like maybe there's something in there, but it doesn't sound like anything that was going on in that church.
okay, well, that doesn't mean that it's good, so we should
Let's
just
leave. Let's
keep
leave.
going.
What if there's cool stuff in these buildings?
Drew.
What if there's something
Yeah.
important here?
Odd,
mean,
odd question,
maybe,
probably a
but-
stupid question, but do I have any reception on the Pori phone out here? Didn't think so.
No.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, you guys are at this point
Install
a little
a
ways
tower.
north of Greengate, and there's
You were gonna call Ghostbusters?
Is that here, the Sierras?
yeah.
You don't have any of them?
I have 3 towers left.
You can disobey orders and put one up here.
I could. I don't know. I wouldn't put it here.
Hey Horace, do you mind? Not at all, friend. Is it made of gold? Can I melt it down?
Okay, fine. We won't go on this
Let's
one.
leave.
And then I'm gonna keep going around and
God.
definitely
Hold on.
stop at the next one.
Okay.
I'll look.
I'm
Hitched.
just gonna start heading north.
Beautiful.
I don't.
Hitched to that tree is a large black horse that seems very uncomfortable and would like to leave.
Okay.
Like it's just a horse?
Yeah.
Of course.
Not
I
a
rolled
Pokemon.
a 16 on looking into the building that CJ couldn't see.
To you, it is the weirdest looking Sawsbuck you've ever seen. Or maybe even like a Mudsdale. But it has no special features to it.
Just a black horse.
Just a black horse.
Nay.
Hitched there, saddle, everything. Ready to go. Like rearing up, trying to get free of its binds. And is just sort of
Aragorn's horse.
trotting very... Yeah, it is. Dang it. He figured it out. You rolled a 16 to look in there.
Yes.
You still see nothing
Okay.
because it is fully dark, but you do hear what will appear to your ears as maybe a few hundred Zubat
Ugh. Okay.
floating at the up
Bat house.
Like it's very clear in and up from you.
Scoop some guano.
There will be hundreds of bats.
Gross. Okay, yeah, I'll hightail it and get to where CJ's at with said horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the horse and be like, try to like be like, you okay?
Give me animal handling.
Oh boy.
This
Wait,
is
let me
not-
do it.
This is not Pokemon handling. So
Yep.
if you have
Oh,
any
it's
bonus to
animal.
Pokemon handling, please ignore that.
Okay.
This is not a Pokemon. This is
So
an
just
animal.
wisdom.
Yep.
Shit. Okay, wait. What's my wisdom score? That's okay. 9.
Okay. CJ, the horse, full-on hoof kicks you in the chest. You fall unconscious.
Oh my god.
CJ!
As you guys are circling around the outside of the town, you
Oh
see
my God.
CJ walk up to some weird creature you've never seen, get kicked in the chest, and fully just like... CJ,
Jesus Christ.
you look down and see your body, and you're like,
I'm astral projecting.
help. You see on the back of that horse, and kind of off to the side, is a ghost of a person attempting to calm their horse.
Oh shit.
And the horse is having none of it.
I'm gonna try to call out to the guy.
Yeah, you make no sound. You're like,
Meanwhile, Bentley will just be screaming and
Yeah.
have Rose come and try to help and do like calming waters on the body.
there's no sign of impact or damage or anything. There's no busted ribs. This thing literally just kicked his lights out. But you're just floating right next to this rider who sees you and is just like calming the horse and just looks back.
What does this guy look like?
From what you can tell, the lower half is missing. Similar arrangement of clothing to Horus, but there's like actual skin and things here. This is an actual just ghost of a person. But they've got some sort of longish brown hair that's been pulled back out of their face. Long white shirt with a little like vest, and they seem to just be trying to calm the horse down. And you can see they're holding a lantern and kind of shaking and looking around nervously, and then petting the horse. They seem to be petting a horse that's not panicking. But the horse that you saw before you were kicked here
Right.
is freaking out.
Okay.
As the three of you cycle around the side, you see an unconscious CJ. Rose is out like panicking, trying to fix whatever's going on. About 30 seconds passes. No change. 30 more seconds pass, CJ. You kick back into your body. You're like, and you're totally fine.
CJ,
Holy
what?
shit.
Are you okay?
That was so weird.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm right. There's
Okay.
there's a ghost by that horse, like
Oh.
a person, like a human ghost.
Alright, you probably have a concussion.
No,
so-
dude, I was out of my body. I was a ghost, and I saw another ghost person, and he just looked at me and then kept on doing what he was doing.
Okay, I'm glad you're alright. We can talk about it later. Let's
Let's
maybe
leave.
get out
That
of
was
here.
crazy.
Yeah. The chants from the church can now be heard outside.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
shit.
definitely leave.
And a smell of burnt fur is reaching your
Oh
nose.
shit.
God.
And it's also like wet burned fur. It's
Oh,
awful.
God.
Bye.
It's quite rank.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna get up and move past this horse.
Okay.
Carefully, kind of like.
Yeah. If you give it a wide berth, it doesn't care about you. It's only if you approach.
It's tied to the tree,
Tied to the tree.
Jesus.
and it doesn't. It looks like it does not want to be there.
It looks very afraid of something.
I'm leaving. If you want to keep messing with this and be a ghost, I'm not coming.
What I'm saying is, I kind of just want to untie the horse.
Good
Just like
luck.
let it
How
go.
about this? I'll throw out doubloon
Okay.
and I'll have him snipe shot where the rope is. To,
Love it. Give
There
me
we
a
go, there we
tag.
go.
Let's go.
I was like, to
Yee.
just get out of here. Since it is raining, do I get any boost to hit
Not to hit, just damage.
damage? Okay.
Get him! Oh my god.
That's a natty 1.
Ah! You snipe shot the tree, and
The
you're
horse.
like and bark shoots out, and the horse is like, ah! Even more.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my big knife and cut the rope as the horse kind of rears up.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Okay. Why? It's a rope and I have a knife.
This is mostly to not be hit by the horse.
It's a 9.
9? Bro, you run in and you're like,
Well, I mean, I don't know if I get any
and you get like 2 little cuts against the rope, and you're like, no.
That was my 4th natural one.
All
This
right,
session.
if it's not working, then I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna be like, okay, I tried.
Yeah, I'm out at this point too.
Time to leave.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Alnamir just looks back and is like, I do not like people, and just keeps walking.
Yep.
Well, we're a small
Like
sample
us, that's
size.
rude.
I am not talking about you.
Oh.
Just this entire. We have been outside for 15 minutes. You
Yeah.
have almost died. There is a man being burned alive, and you talk to a skeleton.
Well,
I do not understand this place.
I don't either.
As we walk by the last house, as like they keep going, I'm gonna wait like a second and like
God damn.
look around.
Okay.
CJ got FOMO.
I just want to know what's happening.
I just want to
That's what
participate in your
FOMO
ritual.
is.
I know. I just want to know.
Are you looking in the house?
I want to look in this, and then also like as I'm leaving, like see if anything
my God.
behind us is following.
All right, give me a perception check.
Be a good one. Come
All right,
on.
guys. If something
That's
bad
much
happens,
better.
we
That's
have
a
to leave him
21.
behind.
Okay. You
You son of a bitch.
you hear the sounds of like sizzling. You ever put like a thick slice of ham in a skillet?
Korean barbecue?
That's like the Crisco sound
From inside that building?
Yeah. Doesn't smell good, but that's what it sounds like.
All right.
And as you kind of like peek your eyes in there, you just see webs.
All right. All
And
right.
one, because that roll was pretty good, you see a spider about the size of you, and on its back is this massive red bubble of liquid. And it seems to just be consuming something.
That's a big zit.
Give me a stealth check while you're looking through the window.
No, don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Oh no, it's a big
You keep looking at stuff.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, the spider looks up and you're like... Doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Cool. And with that, I will follow my friend.
There you go.
Holy shit.
The spider shook me. I don't care if
Okay.
there's anything behind me anymore.
All right. You hear the sounds of a door opening and closing as you guys get to like over here, and so many bats just take to the skies and begin floating overhead. You ever see those bats fly out of the caves and there's just like 300,000 of them and
Yeah,
they're just
yeah.
like bumping into
They
each
like
other?
in the
come out of,
Morbius
a
movie?
building, or just
That one.
they're just okay.
They came out of Bat House.
Oh boy.
See, this was the
So
house that we
Jared
should have
Leto's
checked,
here?
guys. This one had the treasure.
Yep. That was the one that was just full of pies with no ill
Son of a
effects.
bitch.
We'll never know.
Yep, you messed up.
Damn it.
Even if that was the case, I would never eat any of them. They're
What if-
probably people pies.
What if it's superhuman pie?
I wrote these encounters. I'm like, they'll probably look at one and be like, "These are all bad," and you just kept going. I'm like, they're
Don't say-
all bad.
Don't say we.
Fucking. What did you think was gonna happen?
That's true.
I wanted to find out what the
Here's
humming
what
was
happened.
last session. Nobody else was on board
you
with that
made
either.
the mistake of saying at the beginning, "Oh, we missed the legendary Pokemon," and then
Exactly.
like here's
Yeah.
four
Like,
mysterious
I'm finding
buildings.
shit now.
But I'm not gonna put the thing back in here. You missed your
I know,
chance.
I know
It's
that.
gone.
I'm
But
just
there
saying
could be
you
something
led
good.
with that.
There's 4 buildings.
that
There's
was
4
true.
chances of something
This
good.
is true.
There can be 3 terrible things and 1 good thing.
Drew, the bats that left, are they regular bats or would they be
They're
zoo
zoo
bats? Okay.
But they're all black, and instead of purple on the wings, they're red.
That's cool.
Can I
That's a
scan them
cool
with my
Zubat.
Pokedex?
It will
cool
make
Zubat.
noise.
Are we? I feel like we're far enough away.
It's entirely your call.
Still
Just
in the middle
know.
of the forest, but you do.
Just know the Pokedex makes noise. Bats have great hearing.
All right, I won't.
Let's
Do
get
it.
swarmed by
Entirely your
300
call.
Zubats.
Thank you.
300
Hey, I did it with the
Zubats.
slacking. I gotta give him this one.
300 Zubats, bring it on. I ain't scared. We can
But
run.
one slacking or hundreds of large bats. I think I would take the slacking because my death would be quick.
The bat itself is just.
I will
it's
get
just a
Hulk
wingspan
smashed into
huge.
the ground and it's over. Alright. As you guys clear your way out of Manakos at as fast a pace as the weather and terrain will allow,
What a horrible place.
Alnamir's just walking ahead, just at this point just getting drenched, but he's like, I have to make sure they do not try to die. This is ridiculous.
It's a hard job for you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, Monaco sucked.
Yeah,
That place
dude.
was awful.
Definitely not a very
Aldemir,
good
does
vacation
that
destination.
place have anything
Yeah.
to do with this other wizard guy?
I doubt it.
I think it's just this, like
So
everything
there's just
else.
other entities that are making these
There are-
werewolves?
You may have missed it when you were talking to Horus, but Alnamir was saying that it's kind of like him, where this has been transplaced from another world or
What?
time.
I thought it was just they died here, and in this forest you can't ever, like, if you die here, you're stuck.
That is how it worked in my time. As far as I have seen, it is the same here.
Oh.
Did you say making werewolves? That guy was definitely just a werewolf.
They just
and
captured him
and
and
it
brought him
turned. But the fire just made him turn
Yeah, but
back
they were
into
doing
it.
some sort of like ritual. They were reciting lines,
if
and then he
you-
caught fire and then turned into a lichen rock.
If you were to set me on fire, I would assume
Yeah,
a form.
I'm
to
pretty sure that's
absorb
what
some
happened.
damage.
Like I don't.
Yes.
They were probably sacrificing him. I think that is definitely what was happening.
yeah,
It
but
is-
I'm just
it is
asking,
one of
like, if
two
it
ways
has
to
anything
kill
to do
them.
with.
But
like,
I don't think they were making a wolf.
Oh,
I think they were
know.
killing a wolf.
Oh God.
I have made many wolves in my time. That is not how I do it.
All right, I'm
Either way, really
Don't
really
care.
horrible stuff
don't
We'll
care.
carry
Not gonna
on.
ask any more questions.
going on there. Though Horus was a great guy.
Horus
Great
was really
guy.
nice.
Great
The
guy.
rest of that place.
Weird
freaked me
skeleton
out.
man, but he was nice.
My eyes may not be great, but he offered you a human arm.
That did also happen.
I
That
mean,
did
he
happen.
was cordial. His,
to know.
His
For
wares
now.
weren't anything I'm interested in, but
I mean, I think
the button jar is interesting.
he even said for now he is cool with you guys.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
at some point he might
You might
try,
have gotten sick of
try
you.
to eat us,
Yeah.
or something like
Or
that.
skin you.
But he didn't then, and he was very friendly. He just wanted some gold,
Well,
which I've never seen gold coins before. Do you know what gold coins are? Have you seen gold coins?
hey, I
Any
have
of
an
you?
idea.
I don't think
And I'll
so.
call down dial-up
Okay.
and have dial-up be like metal detector over the ground.
Okay. I'll duly note it.
Beep, beep, beep,
I
beep,
mean,
beep, beep,
gold is a mineral. It's around.
Yep.
I'll just see if
I've never
dial-up
seen a gold
picks
coin.
up any scent.
Duly noted for the day.
Okay.
You guys think this rain's gonna stop?
You look up, the entire sky is just black clouds and tree canopy. You're like,
Never mind.
That's a no.
man.
Never mind.
So, do we even know like where we're going now?
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
Where?
To the
You wanted to go
Stone
to
Circle.
Tail's End, yes? This is what you want? You want to see
Oh,
the
yeah,
Ring
that's
of
right.
Stones?
That's why we're here.
You want to find your champion? You want to meet them and fly away? Yes.
How far do you think that is from here?
fly
It
away.
is 17 miles, but today we will walk slowly because it is raining.
Right.
It was 17 miles total.
Yes.
We've made
You've
A
made
lot of
progress, I should
headway.
say.
Are we like
not
halfway?
17 miles from here.
You are. I don't know why I said that.
We're-
Yeah, you guys are a little over halfway there.
Okay,
Were
cool.
the Zubats flying north, like in the
They
direction
are-
that we're going?
They are still circling town.
Oh, good. Love that
Yeah.
for them. I will not intervene at all.
Because Drew, now that
Yeah.
I am got expertise in nature,
Yeah.
can I use the privateer tablet to some degree start charting a map back to here in a way?
Yeah, you open like MS Paint, and you're like, sure. You start taking note. I'll say it's easy enough
drop
if you
jelly beans like a normal person.
in the mud and they just get rained on and sink in. Yeah, as you're walking, you take some notes. You're like, okay, big gnarled tree with like 3 humanoid shapes in there. Creepy town.
Yeah.
Downfallen tree that gets struck by lightning. Big rock.
Yeah.
You're like, we walked for about 20 minutes, saw this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to do my best to where if I need
That
to
way.
get back here myself without Alnamir, I could.
Yeah. I will allow that. I will
Perfect.
say you can make a map.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys feel free to have any conversations you want. But you walk forward about 3-4 hours.
Yo, so that horse kicked me out of my body. Do you think that was like a special horse?
I don't know. This is a weird forest, maybe.
I mean, I've never seen a animal like that before.
Alnamir,
Yeah.
do you know anything about horses that can kick you out of your body?
No.
I'm telling you, I was.
All right, I
It
believe
was
you.
me
It
as
just
a ghost.
freaked me
I
out.
could see myself on the ground. You were freaking out. You called out Rose. There was a guy next to the horse, and it was trying to calm the horse down. And the horse apparently was calm.
So do you think it was like in both worlds simultaneously, kind of?
Dude, I have no idea.
Or it was a ghost horse next to a real horse, and the horse could somehow sense the ghost horse and was scared of that.
That's a lot of horse action.
Or
Oh, mama.
I have no idea what it was about, but it was wild.
I'll throw out to CJ, you've been in that space before.
that space.
He literally kicked you into the ethereal plane.
Okay.
But I really, really, really don't like that church. Like, that just seemed like that was pure evil.
Yeah, the stag symbol. You saw that, right?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
They had painted over it with blood, and there was the one of the runes was on it.
The rune of
Which one?
destruction.
Oh. The one that was on the rock.
Yeah, not anymore. Ugh.
I
I
think
don't
you
like that
dodged a
rune.
bullet with that one.
Yeah.
There,
Yeah.
Bentley.
Yeah.
Now you know why someone wanted you to go there. Please be a part of this for me.
Oh yeah, turn into a fucking Lycanroc forever. That'd be fun.
No, kill them. Kill them all.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, I know. It's so close. So close.
Man, that would have been actually pretty cool.
Almost happened.
I
Werewolf
don't-
genocide.
I don't think he was turning them into a Lycanroc. They were just killing
Oh
that
yeah,
guy.
definitely. They were
Oh,
sacrificing.
that guy was absolutely being murdered.
Yeah, they were killing that guy for sure.
Yeah.
They were killing a man in there.
Yeah,
But like he caught fire and then turned into the thing. That's
As
what I
like
mean.
a self-defense
Defense.
mechanism.
Yeah, that's what
Zombies.
Alnamir was saying.
Yeah.
When you do that, in a mechanics game sense, because I don't know how Alnamir would explain this to you. When you do that, you gain the
Resistances.
maximum HP of that form.
Yeah.
And when it comes back down, you become human again. So that guy was doing everything he could to buy himself some time. Which basically meant he burned to death twice. Which is rough.
Yeah,
But
that's,
from what Alnamir has told you, his way of turning you into a wolf does not involve tying you to a
It was
mast,
definitely
chanting and burning you alive.
Yeah, they were literally just.
Or I don't think he
sacrificing
would
the
ever
guy.
do
They
it.
were chanting words
Yeah.
too, like weird,
Oh, yeah.
weird words.
Freaky deaky.
I'm sick of this forest.
Yeah. Speaking of this forest, as you guys are walking,
Damn it, Phoebe.
you walk. I'll see you guys have made about 3-4 hours of progress, which regrettably at this rate of travel, because you guys got literally the worst
Yeah.
environment and weather combined, you've got about 2 miles, just trudging through sludge
Yeah.
as fast as your slowest members can go. You approach what looks to be a clearing from the trees, but just maybe a few dozen or so large purple mushrooms that Alnamir will kind of hold out a hand to stop you from walking in front of, and he'll motion to Phoebe. Be like, come, you will enjoy this.
Okay.
You mustn't touch these, but you might find a use for them if you can find a way to harvest them.
Okay.
But if you touch them, they will launch out a few spores. You will fall asleep,
Oh.
which would be inconvenient. But you might find an interest in these. But what I'm recommending is take all of your bigger friends and put them away.
Okay.
You will need to be a little bit careful here.
I will call back Rose.
I'll call back Nubster.
Everybody from me will be back.
Everyone's away.
Okay.
I'll help Tiki out, but that's
Okay.
Yeah,
Pontiki's
dial-up
out.
is
She's
still out.
hovering, and she's like,
Yeah.
okay. And she'll just hold on to like the back of your jacket and just
Yeah.
kind of float there.
Yeah.
All right. Dial-up's still out, searching, metal detecting.
Can I like how do I collect them?
If you were to cut the stem without touching the top, you will be able to.
Oh, just don't touch the top.
Yes, if you touch the top, they will disperse the spores.
Okay, okay.
It is quite potent.
I
There
can
is-
do this. I have expertise in nature.
Okay. Give me a nature check. See if you can harvest one.
10 on the die.
10 on the die. Well, you definitely have at least +8.
Yeah.
So
So,
I will say you are able to harvest a single Jester's Nightcap.
okay.
So just denote that
Is
for
it in-
yourself.
Okay.
It is a mushroom. They are extremely poisonous. Please do not eat these or cook these.
Okay.
They are not to be ingested.
All right.
However,
Keep them away from CJ.
the spores of the Jester's Nightcap will make a creature fall asleep for 10 minutes. There is no save.
That is a
Oh,
lot
there's
of
no
time.
save.
There is no save.
Wow.
Taking damage will wake them up,
Damn.
Okay.
but the spores will put you to sleep for 10 minutes. No save. Nothing you can do about it. You
Okay.
have no idea on the range.
Right.
But you're able to like snip the stem and hold it. Mushroom's about this big. You're just gonna have to find a way to store it. But you're like Awesome. Now what? And
Yeah.
Aldemir is like, be very careful.
Yeah, I didn't really think about how I'm gonna transport this.
Bro, like if you can't sleep at night though, just crack it.
Yep. That's,
I'm having a rough day.
that's where they get the name from.
Yeah.
Could you put it in your terrarium backpack?
Yes,
You could. It would fit in there.
yes. Okay. Okay.
If
And
you wanted to put
then
one
I'll keep
there.
it in the mansion
Yeah, there you go.
after that.
Just have a whole biome of plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very neat.
This place sucks.
Yeah, it does. Don't.
Yes,
I mean,
there
there's
are-
some cool plants here, but
Pretty sweet.
There are many fungal fields like this one. Just walk carefully.
Why does
Okay.
everything in here want to kill you though? That's the
Well,
real
these just
question.
want to make you sleep so other things will kill you.
Yeah,
it's
but
symbiotic.
that's
It
a,
is.
that's an assisted
How fun.
murder.
Yes.
How fun. How fun.
So
They're
what I need
accomplices.
is a dexterity check for everybody to get through.
Oh no.
If
I don't want to roll. I've rolled
Dex,
4 natural ones.
If you have acrobatics, you can use acrobatics to kind of dance your way through.
It's the same
I
for
will
me, I
allow
don't know.
survival to find a
Yep.
pathway that you could sneak through.
I'll take that.
You can sell me on any other check if you want to.
I'll do survival.
I persuade the mushrooms out of the way.
I'm doing
Nice.
survival.
Dude, I'm so ass.
18
Oh,
for
yeah.
siege.
Okay, 18 for CJ.
Bentley crits on a survival check.
Bentley crits. Okay.
15.
15, good.
14.
14, good.
8.
8. Okay. Well, it's a group check.
Yay.
So you are able to get through the field. Phoebe is like about to step and is like slightly gonna nudge a mushroom, and Bentley, you just reach out, you're like, Phoebe! And
I
you just
just-
like catch
yeah.
the back of her, and she's like, oh!
I got a little too cocky. I was like, I picked one up. It's fine.
Yeah, the crit
Right,
saved
just-
you. Otherwise, it would have just been a 10-minute delay as you nudge one, fall face first, and activate a couple others.
Just a domino effect.
We
then
all
I
just fall asleep in
All right.
sequence.
But you do manage to get through this field, and as you turn back, you see one of these large, like, midnight lichen rocks that sees you, and notices that you've seen it. Turns around, kicks one, and just... And you just hear this loud snoring as spores go shooting up everywhere. As Aldemir just kind of chuckles to himself.
Did you know he was there?
Yes.
Okay.
That is why I told you might want to harvest one.
Oh.
In case you
Nice.
need some more saliva. Or if,
Should
you
we
know,
get some now? He's
or if
knocked
someone is
out.
being a little reckless.
I don't know if I want to go through this patch of mushrooms again.
Is he on the edge?
He is on like the back where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
were.
where we
He was
started.
following you.
I don't think I want to risk it.
Yeah,
No, fair enough.
I'm sure another one will find us.
probably is.
So let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, but you guys make it through that little field, the field of shrooms. You do see it at certain points. There are a few that are alive, and kind of walking around tending to the others. They have little thingies.
Catch it.
You've seen them. I
Do
believe
they
you've
look-
seen these guys before.
The Shinotic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fairly
they
certain
are?
you guys have battled one before.
Okay.
My brain's escaping me on where, but someone has a Shinotic.
I thought I was on the way to the Green
You
Gate.
might.
If they in the
Yeah.
in the gym.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm like, somebody saw one at some point. So D's like, hey, watch out for those guys. They're freaking creepy.
Are they friendly?
fingies.
They don't seem to care that you're there,
Okay.
but they are just tending to the mushrooms.
The mushroom fields.
I'd tell Phoebe that thing messed me up.
Yeah.
So if that's something that you want,
I mean, it looks cool. Yeah.
10 out of 10 would recommend. If you're, I think Freak Dude, he was like, oh, it's weird.
Like, hey, you looking for employment?
Like he
Yeah.
ET phoned home to me and like I couldn't do anything. It's crazy. It was cool.
I mean, can I approach one?
If you want to.
Yeah.
There's one kind of close to where you guys are, and you just see this big fungal cap sprout up, and there's these two just vacant eyes, and they just stare at you.
It's a little unsettling, but
And there's these long, gangly my fingers that go, hi.
But he's smiling at you.
I'm gonna wave the same way back, like your cap.
Yeah, and it just kind of plops over to you.
Nice.
Doesn't get too close,
Yeah.
and it just gets real low, and those eyes just kind of stare up at you.
Can you see me? I'm assuming you could see me. You wouldn't have come to me. How's it going out here in this creepy forest? No offense, this is your home.
Do you believe in the power of a curse?
Do you
How much money would it take for you to spend the night in a cemetery?
Do you?
Have you ever visited the Chinatown section of a major city?
I'm gonna ask him all these questions.
Do you believe your computer has a life of its own?
Jesus Christ. Anyway, you look cool. You want to come with us?
You look cool.
Give
do
me
you want to battle?
Give me a persuasion or Pokemon handling check.
Okay.
What about a nature
Definitely
check?
not
Because it's a
persuasion.
plant.
Anyway, you look cool after.
In terms of like, do you want to battle? Persuasion. In terms of like, do you want to come with us? Pokemon handling.
Pokemon handling, because that's what I'm better at. So we're gonna try
Nah,
that.
fucking
We'll
battle.
try that
Yeah.
first. I mean, that's a natural one.
Natural one.
With my addition 7.
Okay.
No.
A very long, like green tinged finger reaches out towards you. I'm gonna give you a deck save.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Dive. Do a barrel roll.
Natural one. Into another mushroom.
No, 16, baby.
Okay.
I know what's up.
You dodge out of the way as the tip of the finger opens up and just sprays some mist towards where you were. And you're like, and you hold your breath instinctively as these little spores shoot out. And then just kind of hit the ground and just begin to sizzle slightly. As it just kind of spins,
Yeah, that guy's real cool.
I mean, that was cool.
goes back to
Super
the
cool.
fungal growths.
It was as cool as it was terrifying.
Yeah,
But what could that have done? You could have been paralyzed.
probably.
I mean, you basically have one of those.
Yeah, Nips is nice.
As Dipsy's like,
Yeah, but
What am I?
Nipsey's nice.
As we all turn to look at him, and he's just.
Just a pterodactyl screech.
Sure, I mean, I guess nice is one way to
Nips is
say
nice.
it.
Also shooting spores at things. Like,
It's like eating the limb that Horace tried to sell us.
Dipsy would have had a great time in there. Alright. But as you make it through the fungal field, I'm proud of you. As Alnamir is just still shaking his head, he's like, I know they are children. They are children, easily distracted. It's fine. I will get them there, mostly in one piece. Most of them will be there. It doesn't matter. They already will survive. This I promise.
Maybe.
He seems to be just saying a prayer to himself.
But it's just roasting the hell out of us.
It's his mantra. It's
He's
his
like,
mantra to
he's
get
like,
us
oh
through
my
the-
gods, I swear.
Milo, what are we doing? What are we doing when we get there?
when we get there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're gonna figure it out.
You guys are just getting there.
But like, what's
That was
the
idea.
what like what do we? Why are we going here again?
CJ,
To, like,
I
let-
think you
let
have
them out?
dementia.
Well, no, I just like keep like don't I
Did you get spored out here?
no I just
He
don't
keeps
really
don't
get
remembering.
it. Like, why are we gonna go let both these guys
We're
out?
not letting him out. We're
Okay,
just
so we're just gonna
checking
see
it
what's
out.
here.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
It's
That's it.
essentially our
Yes.
checkpoint.
that's all we're doing.
Yeah. Who knows where that might lead to, but we're just gonna check it out
Okay.
and then go from there.
What if like it's a bunch of rocks and then in the rocks we can see them like fighting?
That'd be cool.
Then what are we gonna do?
That'd be a really cool show.
Yeah.
We're just gonna watch.
Yeah.
Popcorn?
We're gonna get some popcorn out.
Popcorn. And
I don't know,
donuts.
I-
And donuts.
Maybe we'll get answers then. We'll see something happening. Maybe they're just hanging out.
Yeah, maybe Blue's just being an asshole and the
Yeah.
and the Prime Mine's just kind of chilling there and it's just beating the crap out of him. And then we're like, oh, Blue's kind of an asshole, you know, or vice versa, or you know, it's
It's
just
probably just gonna be a ring of rocks.
or it's just rocks. We'll find out.
All right.
We've had this
No,
conversation.
this just seems like the most like the what I would do, not what any of you would do. Like, we're going here for really no reason.
Yeah.
Through probably one of the most dangerous situations ever for no real reason.
That's what we
I
do,
mean, there
baby.
might be
It's
a
just
reason.
that just is like the most me thing ever, and
Yeah.
you guys are just like, yeah, let's fucking do that. But everybody gives me shit for doing shit like that all the time. Just like, well, okay.
Yeah,
That's
but
why I'm
see,
confused.
but
That's
we're
why
in
I
a-
keep asking. I'm
we're in
like,
a-
there
we're in a
seems
group
like there's no reason
consensus.
for this, but I mean, it's what?
But the thing is, this is a group consensus. Yours is just by yourself.
That's what I mean. Like, you guys give me a hard time for me doing
Okay.
stupid stuff,
tribe
and we're
has
now
spoken.
all doing stupid stuff together.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just like, this just like it's
This might
confusing to me.
illustrate the difference. If we get to the Ring of Stones and there's a man being burned alive and a spider cooking human flesh, we will leave. Unlike you, who would go back and check every building just in case. That's the difference.
Well,
I mean,
I don't really see a difference there.
Oh well, that's on you then.
It just seems like the
Tomato,
same
tomato.
sort of thing. So
Also,
like,
just-
we're going to this ring to confirm that something shitty's happening or not.
No, just I feel like we don't really have much to go on, and maybe this will have something.
yeah,
Okay, then
Maybe.
it's butt kiss.
Here, like of all the tales we've heard, all
Yeah.
the places we've been, nothing has ever been like it's been described to us.
It's true.
So we might get there, and there might be an old man with a book of answers. We don't know.
That would be crazy.
So it's like, why not? And then if we ever need to come back here later, we can with the manor.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right.
How many days do you think we're away from Moontouch coming to kill everybody?
Oh, I thought you meant from the ring rocks. I don't know. How many days?
Like 45-ish, somewhere in that range.
That sounds about right.
You guys are still in the 50s.
Oh, we are.
We would for sure have a calendar
Yeah,
counting
it's
down
like
in the
60
manor.
days,
I've
right?
lost,
Don't
I've
know.
lost the
Happens, so
exact
there's
track,
probably,
but
like,
you're
at
somewhere
least, like,
between
a week
52 and
ago.
54.
Yeah.
It has not
don't
been
know the
that
number,
long.
but we would 100% have at least
doomsday clock?
like tally marks for how
Yeah.
many days
Yeah.
it's been minimum.
Have a doomsday
Regardless
clock.
of whether or not
Yeah.
we forget, you guys will be
Yeah.
abundantly aware how much time you have.
100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if we get there and we're like kind of iffy on it, or it's like it might be kind of a last-ditch effort, maybe it would be the day before the Moontouched invasion is when we,
Oh, break the ring or something.
yeah, something.
Do some like balls to the wall, like if we don't got anything.
Yeah,
done, you know what I mean?
Last,
Like this is last ditch
ditch
effort.
effort. Yeah.
But
Blow
I
rocks
think we're going
Got
there
nothing to
mostly to,
lose.
like what Milo said, it could be anything, and then
Yeah.
once we're there, we can figure it out.
Well, for future reference, this is why I do the things that I do. Could be anything.
CJ, we looked into
So
that
now we're all
church,
on the
and
same
you
page
were,
here,
for the
guys.
first
Could even be
time
a
ever,
boat.
like, let's get out of here.
Yeah, because that shit was fucking terrifying.
Yes.
They were killing a man. They were literally chanting and lighting a man on fire.
While that's true, you went back twice.
No, I did not go back to the church. Thank you very much. I did look at other buildings around. Because why not? There could be good things in those buildings. What if there's just like a bunch of swords in a building? Or what if they come outside immediately? Then we can go in that building and
There was a
they
bunch of
won't know that
Zubats
we're
in
there.
Why would we
We're
be in
going
that building
circles.
What?
Nothing.
Why would that be in that building?
Should I
don't
have?
know.
Should
Why
I
not?
write down why we're going to the rocks just in case you forget?
No, I remember
Do you
now.
want
It's
to
just,
memento?
it's just
Right,
everybody's
tattoo it on
doing
his
what I
arm.
do normally, and it makes no
You
sense.
should.
And you know,
We'll have this conversation again.
we
after
probably
this.
will.
Yeah.
Why not?
I have a paint kit. I'm gonna start writing down why we're going to the rocks.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep asking until Milo divulges.
As soon as we get there, that's the first thing you'll be.
information.
You'll be like, "Why are we here again?"
It's so good.
Damn it!
We're gonna talk with the Prime Minded Blue. He goes, "So who are you and why are we here?"
Wait, guys, wait. Why are we here?
Why are you locked in here?
One more time.
Why are you locked in here? Who locked you
Explain
out?
it to me. I don't understand.
Explain it to me like I'm
Hi, I'm CJ. Explain it to me like
How we
I'm
explain
two.
everything to you.
Milo, I know I have confirmed you don't know, but why are we going here? What are we doing? Tell me.
Why did he become Arnold?
Because I want to know.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. All right, you guys walk for a couple more hours. Start to feel like you're closing in on something. Anybody who is... Oh, nobody's out. Except for Pontiki.
And dial up.
Pontiki.
Technically Pip, but I doubt it matters.
Yes, and I want to clarify it, but it'll make sense in a second. Pontiki. Your necklace through the shell is currently emitting about 15 feet of bright light.
Damn. Through the shell.
Through the shell. Alnamir's staff is doing the same thing. Green light,
Wow.
though. As you guys are walking, there is literally a line. You guys take a step, and poof, we're getting close.
Okay.
That's comforting. Does anything happen with Milo's stone on his arm?
Yep, fair points. Same deal. 15 feet of a light of a color of your choice. I'll let you choose. Technically, it would be like purple and shades of green almost.
Hot silver.
Hot
cinders.
silver.
No one knows what that color looks like.
It's hot
me and you.
silver. It's more of a feeling than a real color.
It's me, you, and Marcus.
I just want to go to Home Depot and ask for a
Hey, you
gallon
guys got
of
hot silver?
Hot silver paint.
to confusion.
You want me to like microwave?
Or
it?
they'd be like, yeah.
Just put a can of paint in the microwave, please.
They just take you over to the swatches. Here you go. Holy shit, it exists.
Holy shit. We're rolling.
All right. But as the source-infused lights begin to glow, Mortar's ball, if you have it on you, would be glowing as well.
Interesting.
Anything that you guys have that is remotely, even tangentially related to the source stones, begins to glow here.
So this seems promising.
Does my trident glow?
Does it?
Damn.
Yeah, well, like...
Junk.
Lame.
You throw it and get struck by lightning, and you're like, oh, it's the second time today.
We know that the source stones are really important, and if everything kind of related to that is glowing as we get closer to this Tail's End place, it seems like, I don't know, it just seems like we're going the right way.
Yep. How do you get the name Tails In? Is that because it's like the end of the world sort of deal? Like Flat Earthers, where
Dude.
it kind of just stops?
Your people have a funny way of naming things.
You know, that's fair.
His name is Alnami.
Yes. And I have good ears.
His name was Robert Paulson.
His name was Robert Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson. As you continue your trek, storm gets a little lighter. Just a touch. Just a skosh. Ground gets a little firmer.
Good.
The trees begin to give way to exposed rock. As you guys take your first steps onto the rocks, you immediately feel a little bit better about your situation, as you're not like pulling your boots out of thick bog mud. And there is a line where the rain stops as well, as you step through, and it just fades away. And it's about a 40-foot stretch of igneous rock, aka cooled down lava and magma, that you guys are walking over the top of. As you travel through this 40-foot stretch, the next bit is a 40-foot stretch of desert. Very hot, very localized sand dunes. And as you trek through that, there's a river, only about a foot deep, but running in all directions. The currents are a mess. With each step, you're being like kind of swayed one way to another. You take another step and there's this pink fog that just sprawls out before you. And with each step, ground solidifies beneath your feet, but you feel like you are literally walking through the sky. And you're a little bit worried that at any moment you're just gonna plummet through, but you don't. Then there's a 40-foot stretch of pure metal. And each of these ribbons of land stretch out in all directions around you. And it's all encompassing when you're in there, and then suddenly you take a step and you're in the next. You walk through the ethereal plane, where there are a number of ghosts around you that just sort of catch eyes but can't seem to get close. You take another step and you're at the top of a mountain. You see these large peaks that resemble dragon heads. Continue stretching on, and suddenly you're immersed in perfect darkness, save for the light of the source stones that are illuminating you. And as you step through these barriers one at a time, things start clicking. Ghosts, dragons, darkness, steel. Finally, you take a step, and you enter a different space. Perfectly flat ground, all gray. Horizon is the same color. You feel completely enveloped. It's like when Squidward goes too far into the future, and it's just all white. And in this space, you see 18 enormous spires of stone, each one a different color, and glowing quite brightly. One a dull green, the next a vibrant green, then a sort of beige and tan, then a brown, then a gray, then a sort of yellowish gold, red, pink, silver. All the colors you've seen through your goggles.
Can I very hesitantly and not like full on check my goggles to see if they're similar to
Everything is lit up.
Yeah, I don't
call
want
it
to. I don't want to
crash
actually
as
go
well.
blind.
Okay.
Too late.
Yeah, everything is completely bright. There is no sound around you, as Alnamir just kind of stands and looks at all these stones in like complete reverence. You are able to see at the base, well, I guess for you guys it would be about 10 feet up, a symbol of golden stag horns on each stone.
Have you ever been here before?
No, but I have sensed its presence for a long time. I believe this is where your champion is being held.
And I can't see. It's just way too bright with the goggles. so
With the
I can see if
goggles
there's
on, it is
anything in there.
blinding
Okay.
and colorful. It is just a prismatic spray of whatever color can reach your eyes first.
I'm just gonna send out my whole team. So I'll
Okay.
have Rose dial up Manny Mortar and Evinrude.
Okay. I need every Pokemon that is out to make a Constitution saving throw.
I ain't got nobody.
Come on, Pip.
Does Mortar get advantage because he's fresh out the ball?
No.
That was a natty 20.
Anybody who is Source infused, please make the save at disadvantage.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
How'd you do?
11.
Oh, that's
Okay.
bullshit.
I'm gonna do these one at a time. Pip immediately kneels, drops to all fours, senses dull, head down, staring ahead.
7.
Pontiki, same deal. Drops to the ground, prayer pose.
16 for Crash.
Crash resists for a moment, and his legs buckle, and he is forced to the ground.
That's some shit.
Bro.
He tries to hold up as much as he can, and it's like his back is being compressed into the earth.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm just running my way through
you're
them.
good.
So Manny's a 13.
Okay, Manny is forced to the ground. The bone is forced out of his hand right next to him.
Dial up is a 13.
Dial up, all three parts fold to the side, and they are forced to the ground as though they're magnetized to it.
Okay, Rose is an 18.
Rose, similar deal to Crash, holds out as long as she can, and then the weight around her neck begins to kind of choke her until she drops.
Jesus. Evinrude is a 10.
Evinrude is unable to fly, just kind of squishes down to the ground, and same deal. Eyes down, senses dull.
And Mortar's a 17.
Mortar, same deal. You fight like crazy, but still, you're forced to the ground. Everybody takes a knee.
I'll also take a knee, just see if I feel anything, or
Okay.
just do what they do.
Yeah.
Or are being
All of
made
your
to do.
Pokemon seem to be in a state of almost euphoria, somewhere between bliss and terror. They're just frozen.
Right.
They are all considered petrified for the moment. They can take no actions. They can't hear you. They can't make any noise. They're just there.
Okay.
Is anything else happening to any of the source infused items around?
No, just the creatures that were created by these stones. But as you all kind of take in this sight, Milo, you take a knee, and you just feel a faint vibration and almost static energy in the earth around you. Alnamir has similarly taken a knee and placed the staff on the ground.
I'll follow suit.
I guess I will too.
I will do.
Okay.
I'll hesitate for a moment and then be like, and
Okay.
I'll put the trident down.
Okay. That feeling passes for the 5 of you. Alnamir will not rise. He just stays low. And your Pokemon are unable to move.
Can I call them back?
You can.
Okay. After a while of just seeing that they're like in a trance, I'll slowly start to call back all of them.
Okay.
When he does that, I'm going to stand back up. And like start looking around.
Yeah. As far around you as you can see, it is just solid, like slate gray.
Even up.
There is no way of knowing where the ground ends and the walls begin, if there are walls. It's just gray.
So are they all in a circle, the stones?
They're all in a circle, each one touching. And if you were
Oh,
to
they're touching each other?
Yes.
Oh.
Similar to sort of Green Gate. Imagine if you were to see like a wall of spiked stones, but each one is
Gotcha.
compressed next to the next one.
I was
and sort of
imagining like a
bleeding in.
Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Sort of, but touching.
And is it
Completely encircling.
Yeah, are they all like solid? Like, can we see through?
They are all reflective,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see yourselves in them. You can see energy coursing through each one. But you cannot see into or through.
So we can't see like into the center because they're all kind of bleeding
Correct.
into one another.
Yes.
I'll walk up and then just slowly start like walking in a circle around it. At like a distance, I'll be like 5 feet away, but like just looking at all of them as I walk around.
I'm gonna purposely go find the ghost one.
Give me an investigation check. Because I will tell you there are 5 stones that are some varying degree of purple.
Well, I'm gonna look at all of those ones.
Yeah.
Wow. Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
It's a dirty 20.
Heck yeah. All right, as you're walking around, one stone does feel familiar to you. Kind of just look out and you can see it, and there's just all kinds of like wisping smoke held within.
Gotcha.
Can I see myself in it?
No. Only you can see your reflection.
Right.
But not like a you in there.
This is weird.
Yeah.
What's the game plan
It's like-
here?
Like, sorry, just thinking about this, like, again, at face value, we were told that they came here, like, fighting over stones, and yet here's literally all of them.
Yeah. Can we hear any? Like, is there like sound
You are the only sound
reverberating?
here.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe it's like
Yeah.
because they're fighting over the power of the stones captured them? Like this was the stones' way of, I guess, like fighting back, like nobody's worthy to have all of them?
But then it seems weird to, like, have them all in one spot. Like, that's
When we're told not
counter,
to have them.
yeah,
I
to everything
it's
we've said.
definitely strange, but it just seems like
They've also got the little stag horns on them.
Yeah.
That's different.
But I think to a degree we've tried to like keep them apart from each other, like, oh, they shouldn't intermingle.
But, like,
and they're,
why
like,
were we doing
literally
that?
touching that?
Because they could.
maybe it's just different here.
What?
There are 2 stones that none of you recognize.
What do they look like?
One of which is solid gold. The other one looks like Manny's sort of bone club. A sort of dark saber glow, so to speak.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe that's like stabilizing it.
And they are at the sort of what would be a midpoint of these now 20
on
stones
opposite-
that are
I'm
opposite ends.
intuiting this as like lunar and radiant.
Could be.
Yeah.
I think that if this was like Lord Ridgemont's mom, which he said it was her that put him here, like that's stronger than the Source Stones. So that's why they can be together. You know?
Yeah, it just seems like there's some kind of like magic at
Yeah.
work here that is kind of beyond anybody's ability to understand.
Dee's gonna kind of follow suit to what CJ's doing, but he'll go over towards where he would presume the water one to be.
There's a very large, very notable blue stone that has sort of like the sort of overtop view of like an ocean in it. Just kind of flowing gently.
Is the trident reacting to it in any sort of degree?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no man-made artifacts here seem to really interact with anything.
Okay.
Just living beings.
I know you said we can see our reflection, so we can get like up close to them and nothing is happening.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
As long as you're observing, nothing's changing.
Okay.
You can just kind of walk in, look around.
I want to.
See some stuff.
I know I want to, but I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
So what are we doing?
I don't know. What do you do with this?
How far off the ground do they go?
They go approximately 30-ish feet in the air.
Damn.
Jesus.
And there is a sort of golden lattice work from what you can see, almost in like a dome shape over the top, connecting triangles of stones.
I'll do a walk around, see if there's one that matches the psychic one, and see if there's any like reaction between the two.
No, not particularly.
All right. D not understanding what's going on and being like, these are clearly magical rocks apparently. He'll touch wave to it, not in a threatening way, but he'll kind of just like show like kind of like a sign of respect to it.
Okay.
And I don't know. He's trying anything at this point. Would whisper Tidecaller's name, but do his best to do it in the native name that Milo told him.
Yeah, did you write it down?
I did.
Do his best.
Somewhere.
Come on, Devin.
Come on, D.
Does anybody know?
I have it if you need it.
Well, no, what session?
Tap your trident to the water stone.
And you say a thing.
And what do you say?
I will whisper the Tidecaller's true name, which is Rabu Alzura.
Okay. Give me a charisma check.
God.
Do
Your
it.
ears
Can I do
bleed.
You're
any other
jettisoned
check?
into the ocean from here.
Oh.
It's a 5.
Okay. You hear no replies. Hear nothing. Other than the slight, like, dink of the trident onto the stone. No negative effect. Nothing changes. Nothing happens.
Okay. At that point, then I'd place my hand on it and just try to feel anything, because this is a lot of power, and then I'll just hang out there.
Roll a D100.
30.
30? Okay. Put your hand on there. Take a moment. It's nice and cold to the touch. Pull your hand away and you see a little ripple in the surface of the water. Nothing else changes.
Okay.
Seeing as D did it, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You touching Ghosty?
Yeah.
Touch Ghost?
Yup.
Touch grass?
Well, one of us has to touch grass now.
Okay. Roll a D100.
Is that what you just say ghost into it?
Ghost!
I would.
Did you
He
just
goes,
go?
go
Any
ghost!
ghost!
And then he
Thinking,
becomes
no,
Ben
thinking
10.
if I was gonna like seeing him do it, I
If
would
you-
then reach up and like just think about like my ghost experiences in general.
The box
not
ghost
like
appears.
any one specific ghost,
The best
but
ghost.
just like how I've been able to like interact with ghosts and whatnot. Probably Des will come to mind at some
Are we all
point,
gonna
but
do this and you're just gonna go heart like up to one of them
yeah,
and Captain
and
Planet
we're
will
good.
come out.
This is how we transition from Pokemon to Captain Planet.
This is actually how you get to the Digimon world, because when you leave this demi plane, everything is different.
40.
40. Okay. You place your hand on the ghost stone. Similar to the water stone, not that you would know, but it's quite cold to the touch. Place your hand on there, you leave it for a few seconds. Pull your hand away and there's a little ripple in the smoke. No change.
What is the ground that we're standing on? Is it like
Flat
all
gray.
gray.
Like just
it's
full on gray.
Gray.
so it's
Seems textureless. You leave no tracks upon it.
No friction. Just like floating around, kind of.
It's the equivalent. The closest thing I could think of would be like a one enormous flat slab of concrete.
okay. Well,
like in space, you accidentally push off and
You
you're
just-
you're gone.
Oh no! You gotta throw your shoe in the other direction
Yeah.
so you can come back.
God, that would be the worst way to die.
It really would.
Floating endlessly in
In
space.
nothingness.
Fuck that.
Until you starve to death.
So Bentley was going to like
It's only like 3 weeks.
draw the
Of agony?
stag horns into like the dirt, but seeing as there is no dirt, he'll just kind of like trace the shape with his hands,
Okay.
and then he'll sit down and like close his eyes and just start to like meditate in front of the stones.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom check. Just see where this goes.
Okay. 22.
22. You don't notice a change. The four of you do. A couple of the stag horns glimmer for a brief moment.
On all the stones?
Not all,
Okay.
just a few.
Okay.
Which
Here and there.
ones?
The ones that you notice are water and ghost because they're the most recently touched. There's a solid gray one that almost matches the ground. That one glimmers off. And the gold one.
I don't mean to retroactively say that Mana's here, but she's ever around my neck, so
Constitution save from Mana.
that might be something. Nope, 16.
16, similar deal. Mana will descend from your back at a reasonable pace and take a knee. Just
Seeing as we're in the market for trying things,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around and the ones that I know, like the one D shared, I'll say the names and kind of touch them.
Okay.
And then stop and finish at the psychic one, and just see if I get any kind of vibe.
We vibing?
Vibe check.
You're just at the stone, like, we
But I will
good?
touch those. I will say the names.
Where do you go first? Out of curiosity.
It
Dealer's
would make
choice.
sense to start next to that one so that I can end there.
Okay. If you were to go next to psychic, the one that you would encounter would be ice.
Okay.
So similar to Nubster's tusks.
Okay. Alright. I can pull up the ones I know, I guess, and then go from there.
I will say if you were to go to the other side of ice, you would encounter fairy, which would be one that you have seen.
Yeah.
We have?
Ice is not on your list.
Where do you
Correct.
see the
I don't
fairy
think
one?
we've
Fairy
I
is
have
one
the
of these.
list.
Source
The list
stone,
I shared
but
with you
we've-
guys of like guardians and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm going off of. We didn't know the ice one.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's what
If you were to go and place your hand upon the fairy stone, what might you say?
I would just say the name, similar to what they've been doing.
Fairy on the wall.
Say it.
Who's the
hell.
fairiest of them all?
Me.
Me. The
Queen.
Spanish. Ya basic. The tribe has spoken.
Phoebe is part fairy type now.
Sweet.
I would just
Fairy.
kind of
Sparkle.
whisper
Sparkle.
at it the name, which is Aljinyat Alru.
Okay. The fairy stone
Gesundheit.
glows even brighter. Bright pink, and the other stones all stop glowing. They retain their basic color,
But they're not glowing.
but they're not glowing anymore.
What about the
What's-
antlers?
Only the fairy stone is glowing.
What's the next one?
The one next to that would be probably ground.
And then the one after that?
And the one after that, you would be bumping into CJ, followed by a
Get outta
fighting
here.
stone.
Ugh.
I'll back up if you're coming over there because I already touched it.
Hip check.
Well, bumping into is unlikely.
Yeah, I'm
Ghost would be
gonna
next.
skip those two.
Okay.
What's after fighting?
You would bump into a very dark purple stone, aka poison.
Ooh.
Interesting. I'll put my hand on that one and whisper the name as well.
And you're instantly
Okay.
poisoned.
And Malikat Sumi.
Same deal. Purple one begins to glow. That fairy stone is still glowing.
Interesting. Okay.
This is like a password thing? Maybe?
Ravioli. Give
Potentially.
me the formuoli.
Give
And they all fall down.
I win. I cracked the code.
I'll just keep going around and do the ones that I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to do them?
I'm just curious where you might stop next.
I mean, I'm not really keen on interacting with the Slayer of Men fighting one.
Okay. I'll give you
The
a
fighting one?
I'll give you a
Yeah.
slight hint, being who you are and what your title is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the saying of the name that matters.
It's more the touching.
Yeah. It is the interacting with a stone in the way in which you're doing it.
Okay.
But you currently have a poison and a fairy stone aglow.
What happens if I touch the fairy one again?
If you touch the fairy one again, it will turn off, and it will subsequently shut down the purple one. You have closed the loop.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know what's happening.
You seem to be.
You're doing
That's
something.
Yeah, but I don't know what that is.
You're the key, homie,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
this door. And it seems like whatever you're going around saying, it's working.
Like,
Or doing.
should I not, or should I like run around and do all of them?
Yeah, but with caution. I don't know how you do it with caution.
Okay, here's.
I guess.
Are we
what are we
doing
gonna
this?
do if you opened it? I guess is the.
Guys, I'm trying to meditate here.
I thought we were
You're
just
doing good, buddy.
Thanks, D.
coming.
Killing it, King. Absolutely killing it.
Doing a great job. You're making them glow. Keep doing it.
Absolutely
Don't open your
crushing
eyes,
it.
though.
Okay, so if you were to, I don't know, open it, what are we gonna do?
I only started touching it because you guys started touching it.
I mean, it reacted the slightest thing, and then it stopped for me. So whatever you're doing, you're the answer to this thing.
Mine didn't light up.
Yeah, I didn't get a light up, but it like rippled.
I'm curious to try something.
Yeah.
do
So
wanna try?
we'll do this as a group,
Okay.
but I want to touch the one that I would perceive to be the flying one
Okay.
and light that up.
Okay. It will alight the lovely sort of
Would you
bluish
say
color.
the name?
I don't know the name of this one.
Yeah, it's the name and from what you're able to glean is not the important.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
Just 'cause you're touching
that's
it?
What
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I know this is a little ambiguous. I'm going to throw you a little bit of a hint.
No, it's fine.
We good with the water one? You like the water guardian scion thing?
He could have killed me in a blink of an eye, and he didn't, and he gave me this.
Okay.
It's been helping us so far.
I say we do the ice one.
Okay.
So water, ice.
I'm only doing this under the. I have no idea what's about to happen. But if this were to stop at like 5, you know, I want to pick like 5 good ones.
That's fair.
Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like just in case.
Do the ghost one.
You want to do the ghost one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't kill us.
We'll do the ghost one.
Okay.
The water
Ghost
one.
begins to glow. You touch water and ghost turns off.
What if I touch ghost first and then water?
Same. No, that's what it did. Like if you touch ghost and then go and touch water, they both turn off.
And if I do it in the opposite order, they still turn
Same
off?
deal. You touch water first, it'll
can't be
glow. You
off.
go touch ghost, they will both turn off.
What?
Maybe
Why
it
is that?
I'm gonna say
has to do with typing.
I'm gonna
things?
give Bentley a intelligence check.
It has to be
Ah,
like it's a
because
typing
I'm
thing.
meditating, you fools!
No, it's because you're the trainer boy.
You fools!
He was a trainer boy.
I know all the type of effectivenesses.
15.
Okay. Based on your small sample, by touching fairy and then poison and having them both stay lit,
Oh, super effective.
you get something. You touch ghost and then water,
And they're
Nothing.
nothing doing.
Hey,
What do you glean from that?
Hey, Milo, maybe try, like, types that interact with each other, like super effective, that type of thing, because ghost and water, it's not really a thing.
So maybe
like water,
because I
fire.
did flying and then I did ice and it stayed, and then I do fire.
And then
It will shut down.
Okay, so then do
So
try water?
like opposites. So like
water and fire.
Why are ice and flying opposites?
Ice
Is it
no, I'm
super
saying
effective?
so you started with flying and then you went to ice. Ice is super effective to flying.
And then I went to
Super effective
fire
flying.
and they turned
And-
off.
Right, so fire is super effective to ice. So maybe if you did like ice, something that ice is super effective to, or like resist, maybe
Grass.
like doing it the opposite of what you thought.
Okay. So
Like-
do
like-
flying
Okay.
and then
Flying
ice.
will light up. Ice will light up.
Then grass.
Grass. That'll do. That's a trio. Flying, ice, and grass.
Okay.
Stay lit.
Okay. So we have to keep doing that. Oh boy.
They have to keep them in trios.
Grass.
Okay, we need to legit puzzle this right now.
So then
We
water,
need to
water.
legit
So
puzzle this.
water,
I'd
fire,
love to help,
and
but I don't know any of this
electric.
shit.
Hold on.
Water, fire, electric.
Well, while yes, we need to make sure that if we keep doing that, there's not one left over.
Yeah, the remaining
Does that make
trios
sense?
Yeah,
have
yeah.
We have
be
to
a
puzzle
thing.
it out.
This is a good puzzle, but I can't help.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Like,
That's all right.
Do you
Yeah, this is what
understand? You understand type advantages?
Yeah, but I don't know them.
Can
Okay,
you
what's
I don't know
fire
which
super
were-
effective
pull up
to?
a thing?
I imagine grass,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'll meet you halfway
Is
on
that
that.
what we're doing?
Yes.
Like we have
Yeah.
to figure out
But
the
we have
ones
to do
that
a
are like
trio,
strong
so
against?
like fire, grass, and water, where they make a circle.
Sure. So is that one of them?
I gotta
What?
give you one
Fire,
that
grass,
doesn't
and water,
give
but you just
you-
use grass for the other one.
Correct.
Everything.
I'm
We
just
can't
giving
do
you an
that now.
example
Okay, so what
because
would?
it's the starters, like
Right, right,
Charmander,
right.
super
Okay.
effective,
Right.
Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know other than like elementally what would work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like
I'm
if
just-
there's
You mean, like,
ones
fairy?
like fighting,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I have
yeah.
no idea
So
what
like
fighting
fairy
strong
poison
against.
steel would
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yeah, see, I
that's a
don't
good one.
know that.
Flying.
How would I know
good
that?
against
All right. So I know that's actually really tiny.
I know
Okay.
all the types. I just don't know how they work. Like obviously, I
But just
know
to kind of help
like
you guys
electric
out.
and
You know what?
ground.
Just to save
Those
time, we do it
ones-
successfully. And
No. Incorrect.
So
Okay.
electric ground.
These are all the stones.
and
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
There are, and then there are the
Steel?
two extras that you don't.
Actually, to
fully
Jordan's
have a
point,
connection.
that has to be a combo because electric is only weak to ground.
right.
That has to
so
be.
then
a thing.
what's the third one with that? Steel?
What is? Would you ground and what?
it was
Electric.
electric, ground,
I'm gonna-
and then
I'm gonna
ground
throw
super
out for the
effective
team.
To steel, and
I'm
then
gonna
beat
throw
two.
out for the team real quick. Let me know when you actually touch a stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just that way you can theorize as much as you want.
How about this?
But
Why
there
don't,
are.
why don't we try a combo that might work and or let's do a combo that we know is not going to work and see if those other three shut down.
Hey,
Does
when
that
we
make
get,
sense?
like,
The one that's already
halfway,
locked in.
Let me know.
Water,
Okay.
water, electric, ground would be one.
If you can keep tabs. Like when
Okay.
half of the lights are
Okay,
on, I'm
let's-
gonna do a thing.
Okay.
We're gonna do that one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna touch electric,
Okay. Electric will light up.
and the other three are still lit
They
up.
stay.
I'm gonna touch ground.
Okay. Ground will light up.
Okay.
Those 5 are staying.
That has to be a thing. And then
Give me a perception check, everybody.
dirty 20 from Bentley.
Okay.
17 for D.
Good. 8? All right. CJ's a little
Also
confused.
a dirty
Totally
20.
fair.
Very
dirty
much.
20, very good. Come on, Phoebes.
Crosses her eyes.
13? Okay. My 2 dirty 20s will notice electric and ground have a single golden tether between the two of them that diminishes. Flying, ice, and grass have multiple tethers, but the ones connecting those 3 have diminished. That make sense? Each stone is tethered to at least one other. Some stones have multiple.
Yeah, so it doesn't always
Each-
have to be 3.
Each interaction that you're doing is
Takes
shutting down a
away
tether.
Some. Okay.
But when you mess up, everything turns back on.
but we tried to go more than 3 and it stopped.
There's a method to the madness, but I'm just gonna let you. I'm gonna let you
Well,
swim.
it didn't though, because we had the 3 and then you went electric ground and then it lit up 2 more.
Yeah, but it didn't like connect to those. Okay, so
To throw you a little bit of a further bone, because that was a pretty good check. When you touch electric, it tethers to flying and shuts that one down as well. Does that make sense?
okay,
Because what you did is you started with flying.
yeah.
That's your only other hint I can give you for now. You started with flying.
So it closed the loop with electric.
Mhm.
So ground is now independent currently.
As far as you can tell. Time will tell as you continue to experiment. This is going to be a mess.
Do we have 5 of them right now
You currently have 5
that are lit up?
that are
4 are chained together and ground is just on right now. Okay, I just want to try this, see what happens.
I'll throw out for you again. The last stone that you touched was ground.
Yes, I understand.
So with that in mind,
because there have been no downsides currently to experiment, I'm gonna touch the one I would guess is the normal stone.
okay. You touch the normal stone, every other stone turns off.
All of them.
Yep.
Okay. So
Alright.
we can restart.
You're back at square 0.
Yeah. So
So you could do normal fighting.
Why not fire, water, grass?
The only reason I would go against that is because grass is weak to so many things that we might be able to plug it in later.
Like
for
a
when we
bug
need it.
or like anything else. Yeah.
Like grass and bug are gonna be like the easy fillers.
So when you say closing the loop with electric on flying, so it was like that quadrant.
So basically, if you were to be able to see these from above, but by running around and making a good perception check, you guys can see there are many, many tethers shooting out of some of these stones and only a few coming out of others.
Right.
When you touch flying, ice, and grass, the one between ice and flying shuts down, the one between ice and grass shut down. Just that. There was nothing between flying and grass.
So maybe that's saying that you can't connect or use those as like connectors. You have to connect those with other ones. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but like we were gonna go around and keep going and they shut off.
Here's what I'll throw to you. Flying lost to ice.
Yeah.
But ice would beat grass.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
But then we went electric.
Then you went to electric, but you're still active on flying. So
Grass.
you closed a loop.
Grass would beat water.
And then you got rid of the electric loop with ground.
I'm so
That
lost.
made that so much worse.
Yeah.
That was so much more
Could we have
confusing.
gotten... Okay, so we did grass, so grass would be effective against water. Can we connect that?
You
or would it all
got a
shut down?
diagram of this?
Potentially.
So let's do that. Let's just
You
keep
can draw it out if you guys
chain.
want to.
All right, let's
that.
go. Go back to what worked. So
What
it
if
was
we just do two at a time?
But see, this is where
Yeah,
I'm getting
sometimes it
confused
lets us
because
and
we
sometimes it
did
doesn't.
3 and then we did 2 more, but this one went to the 3 and closed it, and now
Right.
this one's independent.
Right.
So like I don't know how to be
Well,
like this is a new set.
Yeah, so
and this
let's
is
connect what we
chaining
already
off.
had. So you started flying,
Yeah.
and then you
That's
went to
what I'm
ice,
saying.
which is super effective against flying.
Grass would be super effective against water.
Okay.
Well, and then you went
Water
grass,
against fire.
which is weak to ice.
Uh-huh.
And then from there we went electric, which doesn't really have any bearing with grass.
It looped back to flying. That's where I'm
Yeah,
confused.
that's-
Like
Do
I
you
don't
need to
that's the
have?
part I'm not
Do you need to
understanding.
have
I'm
like
so happy right now.
Do you need to have a super effective and a super whatever the other one? The opposite
And
of that?
resistant?
Resistant.
There you go.
Do you need to have those together?
what is that? I don't know what you're asking.
So like in
Oh,
the loops.
okay, so
in the loops,
yeah.
do you need to have a super effective, a super whatever?
So what Jordan is
the
saying
other
is
term that I just said and I forgot.
flying, weak
Resistant.
to ice, strong against grass, weak to electric. Maybe that's the chain.
Like you have to have
It could
all
be.
of it in there.
Because we went weak, strong, weak, and then that closed
But
a
then
group
we
of
touched
4.
ground, which is strong against electric and weak against ice, and doesn't affect flying, and it's still its own chain.
Right, but I'm saying like the 4 that were there, flying, ice, grass, electric, like though it was like
Yeah.
it swapped with the anchor being flying.
What if it's like strong,
So-
weak, neutral or something?
So maybe
like that?
you have to keep the like strong,
I'm
weak
so
going.
lost. Give me a line and I'll try it. I'm so
no, just
I'm
like-
genuinely so
No,
confused.
so write down flying, ice, grass in that order, and then write down
Does that
electric
work?
after that.
Yeah.
I'm a visual learner, so it helps. But so flying is weak against ice,
Yeah.
but flying is strong against grass. So like,
I understand that.
okay, and then flying again is weak to electric. Close that loop of 4 because we added ground, which
why-
is
but-
good against electric.
But electric only affects flying. Like the other 3 affect each other. Where does electric come into this?
Electric closes the chain with flying. So everything, like think of flying as the anchor. Like everything relates to flying in this chain.
Mm-hmm.
So flying is weak to ice. That's 1-to-1. Then you skip over ice. Flying is good against grass.
Okay, so then for proof of concept, I'll touch flying again.
Okay.
I'll do ice, grass, electric. I'm gonna touch fighting.
Everything shuts down.
But like flying's strong against fighting.
You
Oh!
did it wrong.
Then no, sorry.
No, because
My bad.
it would electric was good against flying, not what flying is good against.
No,
Flying's
if you
good
do,
against
no,
grass.
I'm sorry, I
Right,
misspoke.
but then you went to fighting,
Back it up,
which
back it
would
up.
be the
We're
same.
good. We're
Sorry.
good. You're right.
Sorry, back it up. You touch flying,
Yeah.
then ice,
Yeah.
then grass, then electric,
Yeah.
then fighting.
Yes.
You're good. They're lit up. That's me. Sorry, I messed that up. That's me.
Oh, I see.
sorry.
I see.
Sorry.
I misheard you.
That's a valid combination. I apologize.
I thought you did fighting.
I
in
almost
lieu of
ruined this
electric.
entire
No.
puzzle.
Okay.
I'm doing this because I'm still confused. Like that doesn't.
You're good.
help
So
me.
then-
No, it's just hobbles, and it's all related to flying. So it's weak, strong,
Yeah.
weak, strong, weak, strong, like that. But we have to figure out like how we're going to continue the chain from flying. You know what I mean?
So what would be the easy? Why don't we
best
just
one
shut
to
this
start.
down?
So
and
maybe
start
we
from the
start
easiest
with
one.
grass.
Yeah,
'cause
one
you
of
were
the
saying
ones
like,
that has a bunch.
Yeah.
or bug or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like bug probably not helpful because it's not good against a lot of things.
So
Or
we're-
it's
Don't
smart-
bring the Caterpies
Or it's
back.
smart to just start with the original 3.
You mess up and 2
The
Caterpies
starters.
are like,
But I think
and
it's
go
what
from there.
Jordan said, where the
Okay.
first
You know
thing
what?
that you touch is the anchor, and then it has to go strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak that way.
Here's what's about to happen.
here's what happens, gang.
My brain
We fixed
fucking
this.
Let's just make
hurts.
18 dots in a circle.
All right.
And then
I think
make
I'm gonna
lines
go
connecting
up,
them.
Okay.
and they can debate all
Pepe
they want.
Sylvia.
I'm
Okay.
gonna test this while they talk.
Sure.
I'm gonna touch the black one. The
The one you don't know?
Yep.
Okay.
The one that looks like Manny's club.
Your current chain will end.
That's fine.
That one will light up.
Okay, I'm gonna go touch. What did we do? Flying, and then we touched ice. So we would. I'm gonna go touch psychic,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go
Those will light
touch dark, and then I'm gonna go touch fairy,
Okay.
and then normal, and then fire, and grass, and ghost. We
Perfect.
good? Okay.
I don't understand what you
Okay.
did.
Then I'm gonna go around to the other side.
All 8 of those stones light up beautifully.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the other
So
side.
scared now because
When you touch the next one, I'm jumping in.
Okay. What's
Go
the,
for it. What's
What are we doing right now?
I don't know. We're figuring this out.
Right,
We're
but
all touching
why
stones.
but why are we doing this?
touch
Like, are we
grass.
trying? Like, clearly we're doing something now.
Yeah.
So are we trying to open this? Because what happens when you get all of them turned on?
Yeah, that's what I asked earlier.
I have no idea.
We don't know.
Can you go over the ones that you just did again?
Yep. Psychic.
Yeah.
Dark.
Well, you started with the shadow thingy,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay,
Yep.
so that one was first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go. Do you need me to say them again?
Yes, please.
Also
so shadow,
three.
psychic, dark.
Fairy, normal, fire, grass, and ghost. And then I'm gonna go to the other side.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch the light one, the radiant one.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're-
And I'm gonna do the rest of them in no particular order because I have no idea.
Give me a guess.
Okay.
Which one comes after that one? Because that might determine how things go. This is a fun game. I like this game.
I
Okay,
don't
hold
anymore
on.
'cause of that tone.
Our Pokemon are still unable to move.
Correct. They may, if you would like them to try to move, they can reattempt the Constitution save, but I will let you know it is very difficult.
Okay.
It is exponentially harder to do the more types they have.
Let's play a game here.
So Fang would just auto fail since he's could be every elemental typing.
I mean, there's a chance, but yeah, basically, if you have more than one typing, the DC goes up by 10, and if you are source infused, the DC goes up by 30.
Oh, there was no way, even with
Yeah.
that natural 20 crash.
So I'm
succeeded.
very sad to say, if you are source infused, your Pokemon literally cannot move in here. They are just
Damn.
shut down.
Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white van.
Yeah, this is such a good.
Okay, let's
I'm
do
so happy with
let's
this.
do the light one, and then I'm gonna go with
You haven't done water yet, have you?
nope. I'm going to do electric.
Okay, everything shuts down.
All right.
Bring it back. Start from the beginning.
Well, I'm just gonna start with this one because
Okay.
Okay, you're just experimenting.
yeah.
But why are we doing this?
I'm gonna keep trying to solve this puzzle. It's gonna take me like I don't know how long. You guys can discuss amongst yourself. If you want me to stop in the end, then tell me. While they talk.
So you don't
okay.
care? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, do whatever.
He's found a puzzle. he's occupied.
I'm gonna do the light one,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do water,
Okay. They will light up.
and then I'm gonna do electric,
Okay.
I wonder if maybe it'll just let us see what's happening. In
and
there.
then I'm gonna do ground,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do steel.
Just double checking my math. Steel. Good. Okay. This is acceptable.
Everybody's just on board with opening this now?
Well, I don't know what's gonna
I
happen.
don't
Okay,
know.
but
that's a guess.
clearly we're affecting these. Well, Milo's affecting these.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do this.
We don't know what it's gonna do.
Fighting.
Touch fighting. Okay. Still good.
Okay, but what if it opens?
Right.
I literally just asked why we were coming here, and now we're doing
Opening
a
it?
thing. But you guys all told me that we were just coming here to come here.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we should open it.
Ice.
Okay.
Because it
I want to say out of character, Joel's killing this because I couldn't do this. Period.
I mean, I could sit there and do like type relations, but
Dragon.
Okay.
I don't know if they all have to like connect together.
I'm lost now because they're not elemental anymore, but like, isn't it just weak strong right now? That's how it started anyway.
I think that's still
Yeah,
like
or-
the
or-
pattern, but
He's in the tank, man.
he's started now with
seems-
the shadow and the radiant ones, which seem
Right.
like they have more leeway maybe when they're the anchor, but
Or there is just
I will explain my tinfoil math in the post show, but there is a method to it.
yeah, I'm sure
I'm
he's
loving
figured
it
something out.
because
but-
I've got all of the possible solutions, and I'm just
okay.
like,
So what he's missing that he didn't use in that first chain that worked is rock, flying, poison,
And bug.
and bug.
ooh, I have to correct my mistake. I apologize.
Where'd I mess up?
Solar and water. I'll just give you solar. You can have it. Solar, water, electric, ground, steel would have fizzled.
Okay.
I've made an error. But solar, water, electric, and ground would work.
Okay.
So would lunar, psychic.
So can I
Dark.
then I do ground and then ice?
Yep.
Okay.
Ground, then ice would work. That should make it a little easier, but I keep messing up. Because again, I'm looking at 2 different type charts right now just to make sure.
again, we're just gonna keep touching. He's just gonna keep touching these until something happens, and we're
No,
okay
he
with
said he'll
this.
stop if we're like, we should do this.
It's touch grass.
No, grass isn't in the
No, it's an Elden Ring joke.
I know.
Touch grass.
But I'm not gonna touch grass.
It's also when you're on the internet too much and somebody just goes, bro, go touch grass. Like, sign off, go outside, touch grass. You're in the tank.
I'm in the desert. There's no
Bug?
grass.
Bug?
I mean, there's nothing
After-
else to
after
do.
ice?
After ice, bug would fizzle.
I mean, we could just stop and then go away and be like, well, we could come here whenever.
Ice, fighting,
Okay. That works.
steel. Still no?
Fizzles. Sorry, pal.
Weird.
There's multiple ways. There's so many ways to skin a cat.
All right, calm down.
Shout out to the Riddler in Arkham Knight. When he's just every time I'm doing those Batman challenges over and over and over again.
Yeah, I'm not
He just taunts you.
understanding it anymore.
I'm gonna try a different start.
I will throw out, you guys have done 3 different archetypes that have worked.
I'm gonna do
Again, there's multiple solutions.
solar,
Okay?
dragon.
Fizzles.
Dang.
Shit, well that didn't work.
Because again, this will be the first time you guys are really interacting with solar on any basis. So
Yeah.
might make it a little tricky. Assuming you still want to solve the puzzle. You don't have to.
Now it's a matter of principle.
So we did solar,
gonna
water,
spend 2
electric,
weeks
ground,
thinking about
ice,
it.
fighting.
Diagrams. We got a cork board right
Would
here. We can do
Ghost be the next one?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Why not?
Are we above ground as players right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to.
Post-show.
So did that?
Oh no!
Did that first one work?
So we can't
one?
help.
So he started lunar,
One you guys are
psychic,
discussing.
dark,
fairy.
fairy, normal.
Oh, okay, I
While
messed
you
up
guys
again.
are talking,
So
I
that
don't
one
wanna
would have
do this
fizzled in
'cause I
normal
don't
as
want to
well.
detract away from
Okay.
what you guys are
Did
deciding.
you hear that?
So I messed
I
up
was talking
again.
to Drew.
Wait, no.
Tia.
Nope, sorry. Nope. That was the other archetype you guys were trying. So that one would have worked as well. Lunar, psychic, dark, fairy, normal, fire, grass, ghost works.
Oh.
Solar, water, electric, ground, ice works.
Okay.
There's multiple solutions. I love them all equally.
Drew, did you actually sit down and like make this puzzle?
Yes, because I'm
You're a
insane.
psychopath.
We've had a couple weeks where I just have time to make this even worse.
Let it fizzle. I'm gonna touch the solar one and then the lunar one.
Okay. Solar and lunar both light up. And you see a loop close.
Okay, then I'll do psychic and dark.
Okay. Similarly,
Fire and water.
fire and water. That'll do.
Electric and ground.
Okay.
Fighting normal.
Sure.
That'll work.
Ice and dragon.
Okay.
Poison fairy. Flying and bug.
Yeah, let's do flying and bug.
Okay.
Poison fairy, maybe?
I'm trying to think if I want that and steel though. Like I don't know what I have left for.
What's
I guess
gonna
we could
grass
'cause
go with?
rock and steel.
Yeah.
Rock and steel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, can I ask what I've done?
You've done solar and lunar, psychic and dark,
Yep.
fire and water,
Yep.
electric and ground,
Okay.
fighting and normal,
Okay.
ice and dragon,
Okay.
flying and bug, steel and rock.
What else are we missing?
Grass poison.
That works. But hold on a second.
Oh, and then fairy dragon.
We already did
Dragon.
dragon.
The dragon.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Did ice dragon.
Okay. Quick reboot.
Sure.
I'm just gonna swap out and do dark and ghost and then psychic and fairy.
Okay. The dark and ghost.
Psychic and fairy?
Is that not a thing?
No, dark and fairy would work. Psychic and fairy does nothing.
Yeah.
Because ghost is only weak to dark, right?
And itself.
In itself, and it can't be itself. So that has to be a grouping.
So ghost and dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I have to put psychic with something else.
Bug.
Yeah, you could
Bug
do
would
that.
be, yeah.
Fairy and bug.
Psychic
No,
and bug.
psychic and bug.
Psychic and bug.
Okay.
And then you do
All right.
flying,
He's so close.
flying
Yeah,
fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting is with normal.
Oh, yeah.
Let me start over.
If you go this route, there is a set number of solutions.
You do
Lunar
flying
and
and
solar.
grass.
Let's do the
Yeah,
really
you
the half twos. Electric and solar or ground, excuse me.
Okay, electric and ground.
Dragon and ice has to be a thing.
I thought fairy's good
Oh yeah,
against
yeah. I
dragon.
keep
Fairy's
forgetting
also
about
good.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do dragon ice or dragon fairy?
Ice grass. works,
Neither
doesn't
yet.
it?
What?
Dark ghost. That
Okay.
has to be a thing.
Dark ghost. Okay.
Ice or fairy. Let's keep ice with dragon because poison and steel are weird, and then we can use one of those.
Dark.
Normal and fighting. 'Cause that has
Yeah.
to be a thing.
Uh-huh.
Because nothing's good against except for.
Ain't
no thing
like me except.
So ghost, dark, ground, electric, fighting normal. Those are the ones that we can lock in and feel good about. Also potentially lunar and solar.
I like rock, steel, and then poison fairy. Psychic bug. There's 2 left, right? I think. I need flying and grass,
You need
Yeah,
you're
fire,
missing
fire,
four.
water.
Okay. Flying grass, fire, water.
That's everything, right?
Are you touching them?
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
should we really go?
All right, so just to recap, you had lunar solar, flying grass, rock steel,
Yep.
ground electric, fighting normal, ice dragon,
Yep.
poison fairy,
Yep.
psychic bug,
Yep.
ghost dark, water fire. Was there one other one? Or is that all of them?
I think that's it. They were a little. I wrote mine out of order, so I
that's
wasn't
okay.
like a list.
Solar, lunar, electric ground, dark ghost,
That's 20. That's
ice
all of them.
dragon, normal fighting, steel rock, poison fairy, bug psychic, flying grass, water fire. Okay. 20 of the golden lines shatter. There's no change in the environment around you. But all the stones glow very brightly for a moment and then dim again.
Interesting. And so there's a lot more tethers.
Oh, yeah. There are still many tethers between many stones.
But I imagine like the electric one is no, because he could still, I guess, go flying. But Ghost would be done. There's nothing connecting Ghost.
There are still tethers between every stone.
Interesting.
That is
okay.
You've
okay.
opened
yes,
a lock.
Yes, I get it. Okay. I get it. I understand.
So you just did opposites that one. So now we're moving on to
Maybe
similars, common.
maybe super effective ones.
Wasn't that super effective? What we just did?
Yeah. Right.
So it would be
Resistance.
resistance.
Excuse
Resist.
me. We can do resistances, maybe. Resistances / immunities. Because Ghost has immunity with normal.
I'll touch those too. Does that do anything?
Okay, so
I'm
clearly,
contributing.
Flying ground.
clearly we're unlocking these. So so that's what we're doing now.
What other thing do
Dragon
we have?
fairy.
How about we don't do this?
Why?
Because why are we doing this?
Why not though?
Because you guys literally just told me minutes ago we were coming here to not do anything and just see what it was.
But there's a
To check it out.
Every
Psychic-
conversation we've had,
dark.
Psychic dark.
it's not necessarily a good idea to let these two out.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do that now because we're here.
Okay. What are the pros?
And Milo can touch these stones and make them turn on.
What are the pros of letting them out?
I don't know that there are any.
What are the cons?
A lot of things.
Bentley's just gonna follow Milo around and watch what he's doing.
Okay.
I mean, Bentley seems to be on board.
So to reiterate for everybody at home, you've now touched Ghost Normal, Flying Ground,
Yep.
Dark and Fairy, Psychic and Dark. Or no, sorry, Dragon Fairy, Psychic and Dark. Okay.
Also, why is Milo the only one that can do this?
Because he's the...
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know.
He's the head honcho.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Why is this something that you guys are just comfortable with?
Because so
There's
much
nothing
weird
normal.
stuff has
Yeah.
happened, and it's like, this is not...
Yeah, so fuck it. We'll just do it.
Kind of, yeah.
We'll just do it.
I mean, we kind
Yeah.
of have to
Yep.
be at that point.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Why do we have to be at that point?
Because the moon's gonna explode. When have you ever heard about that? Could be an answer
None
to
of
it.
this makes sense.
But everything else that's happened, we've had problems with. This, we're fine with.
Yeah, honestly, this seems like small potatoes
It's been
compared
like a
to everything
build-up,
else.
you know?
Yeah.
You think it's small potatoes. Potatoes. You think
It's the new word for small potatoes. I know this was potatoes, you guys, but
Small potatoes,
I
but
like it.
okay?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Small potatoes.
I don't like it at all.
it's too good.
Oh man.
Guys, it's not small potato.
I don't like it at all.
It's big potatoes. It makes me sad.
Okay, so what should we do then? What would you rather just leave?
This
and
one
then what we're gonna
confuses
go do?
me, so I'm just gonna reboot it.
Yeah.
Okay. You shut
okay.
this one down.
I'm
Literally
just
what
gonna
you-
touch ones until it turns off, in
Okay.
case I get
No,
lucky.
I said we would
If
come
you touch
here.
pretty much
Fighting.
well, fighting would give you a chance.
And then we'll just go with steel.
Okay, that one would shut down.
Okay.
That'll close the loop on you.
Yeah, I have no idea. All right, so
You were close.
yeah, I don't know how to continue off that one, or if there's something I'm forgetting in that sense. But I'm gonna do that set one more time, and I'm gonna do fighting and then lunar.
You touch fighting and lunar?
Yeah.
That one will close.
Fighting and solar.
Like
Close
it
this
shut
and work
off,
or shut it down?
Yeah, like if you touch fighting and then lunar, nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do, because this one I feel like I'm super close on. We got 1, 2,
This is a
3,
perfect
4,
music
5,
choice,
6,
by the way.
7, 8, 9,
Hans
10,
Zimmer
11,
compilation.
13.
Fucking Interstellar.
Yeah,
now.
this
The
Interstellar.
prophecy is true. Oh!
And then I had to completely derail what I was on by saying petito.
You did.
You were on a roll too, dude.
You know what happened?
It's good. I like it.
Fucking-
Yeah, but he
Potatoes.
said a word wrong, so his argument's
Yeah, so
invalid.
now everybody's like, oh,
The
he's a
argument-
fucking idiot.
the argument is
Don't
totally
listen
good.
to him. Nobody's listening to him anyway, but he was starting to gain traction. Fuck that guy.
That's what happens.
He was
Chil-
making good
Jesus,
points.
When you're having an
Christ.
argument with children and you say a word wrong. Word wrong, get him.
I want to.
Get it.
I want to touch
him.
the solar one
Okay.
and keep an eye on the tethers to see if there's any sort of like wiggle or notion towards.
wiggle.
Okay,
There is
nothing.
no change, but solar will light up if you touch it.
Sure, why not? And then we're gonna do water, electric, ground, ice.
In that order?
Yep.
Okay, water, electric, ground. That works.
Oh, and then not ice.
If you touch ice, ice will light up, but
It's not part of that set.
doesn't seem to be. There's like a little tangible, like, when you do something.
Oh, so I did those 4, and it was like.
Water, electric, ground, there's a little, and then you touch ice, and now
But
ice is lit
solar
up.
stayed lit up.
No. No, if you touch solar and then something else, I might have missed if you said solar something.
Yeah, I've been doing solar and then water, and you've been saying that worked.
Yep, solar and water would work, but then if you did solar, water, electric, it would shut down.
Okay.
But in those permutations, potentially for freebies, water, electric, ground works.
Confusion.
This one is Kansas. This one is not Arkansas. What is Arkansas? America, explain.
For real.
He's so deep in the tank, man.
Would anything happen if, like, say I put doubloon near the water?
If
He'll
you
bow harder.
if you
Yeah.
send the balloon out, he will have to make a Constitution save.
Okay, but does anything happen to the stone? I'll do it anyways. Would anything happen to the stone? Yeah, hard fail.
No change on the stone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, nope. I'll bring it back.
Okay.
What about Desmond?
You send Des up?
Yeah.
He needs to make a Constitution save, but
That's not. It's really, really bad.
he pops out and just goes, ah! And then it's just on the ground, and he's like,
I'm sorry. I thought maybe something would happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now he's just stuck here because you don't
I
have
thought
the
it would be
ball
different
for
for you. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Just groaning in pain.
yeah, the handprints on his back are glowing nicely, but nothing else changes.
So, to this point, the only
Jesus.
thing that's like worked is just 1-to-1s.
We've
But
done
that's the
sets.
Yeah, but
Run your sets. Run your sets, kid.
prior to that, you did a
your
quad,
sets.
and the quad worked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So maybe
There are many keys.
you keep saying that as if we know what the heck you're talking about. There are many keys. Great.
Just a bunch of answers.
There are many
There's
keys.
multiple solutions and
like math.
multiple locks. We just gotta figure them all out. And I don't know that it's a good idea that we do. But everybody else is like, fuck it, why not?
I'm too in it.
At this point, it's a matter of pride. They're like, we gotta solve it.
I'm all for solving puzzle. I get it. I understand that. But
solve the
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
This is our house searching.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
House search.
Yeah, where he was looking at
When
every
he was looking
house in
into
the
every
village.
house as we on our way out. I was like, this is our house searching. This is our FOMO.
No. No.
We have to
It's
solve
not
it.
the same.
What's the middle right one?
The middle right? I have no idea.
Rock?
Psychic?
Poop type?
Ghost?
It's rock.
Normal.
Oh, normal.
It's an egg.
Oh, the egg.
Oh.
Yeah, what's effective against poop type?
Laxative type.
Porcelain?
P-type.
Why not?
What am I missing? Oh,
PVC.
ghost.
Flush type.
Toilet type.
That's water. We knew the answer all along.
I don't know if it's too much if like because you're trying to confirm that his choices are correct. If I can walk back out slowly through the like rings.
You can.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay.
You, as far as you'd want to go. Yeah. Nothing's stopping you from leaving.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Can I use the portable PC quickly?
Here you go.
Okay. And then I'm gonna swap out. I had a team out. It doesn't matter. So I
Okay.
could have just said he was there. But I'm gonna take Claremont out.
Okay.
And I'm at the edge again at the start.
Yeah.
And I'm just be like.
Outside of that final.
Yeah, like
barrier?
the final when
Okay.
you start walking into the area.
Sure. You're in the one that's like you're standing on clouds.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, we're gonna walk through some rings.
Okay.
Of types, and then we're gonna get to some source stones.
Okay.
And
You're gonna bow.
You're probably gonna bow, Claremont. But I'm just curious how your runes interact with this, if there's any relationship. So I'll call you back once we get in there if you're uncomfortable with the. But let's check it out. Yeah.
So the first ring is like walking through clouds.
That would be the last one.
That's the last one.
The last
She was
one
saying
is
she
that.
wanted to start over.
Yeah,
Go
at
from
the-
the
you
at the
start
beginning.
all the way
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay, so you go back to rock.
Yes.
Okay.
The
You're back on the
rocks.
igneous rock.
Yes.
Rock.
Okay.
And I'm having this
You walk
conversation
with him.
Claremont. Yeah.
And then you're in the desert sands, and he's like,
Yeah. Kind of weird, huh? Yeah.
keep walking. You hit the river.
Why don't we do that combination?
You fjord the river.
I thought that's what you were doing the whole time.
Then you walk through darkness. Then through a field of clouds. And Claremont the whole time is just like testing the clouds.
I
They
thought
catch
that
him
was
every
why
time.
you were leaving, was to get the order.
Oh. Yeah, you can write
Oh,
it
she
down.
has it now.
That's what I thought the point was.
That's
No.
what I was going with.
But it's worth
Okay.
She's
writing
like, yes,
down.
it was now.
You're welcome.
Through the rocks.
You're welcome.
Through the desert.
Yep.
Across the river. Through the darkness. The field of clouds. Back to that space of pure gray. Claremont. Unaffected. He will take a knee out of respect.
Like he normally does.
He does his usual sort of. And then he just stands.
Is his rune glowing?
No.
Okay.
What's going on with him?
I don't know.
He just goes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but look at everybody else. They can't get up.
Oh, they're not really.
What?
It's fake.
Did you do something out there?
Fake brain. No.
They're not religious. Like him.
Or. Yeah. Like they don't truly believe. Like they're just doing it because they're kind of forced to. Whereas like Claremont's.
He's all in.
They'll point to the runes, and he'll point to the staghorns.
Can I
That also protects. Staghorns. Word of protection.
Everybody?
Everything. Can I pick up Dez and get him out of here?
Yeah, he's just.
I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take him out.
This is horrible.
I'm gonna take him out of the I'm gonna take him out.
Alright, you drag him to the cloud room, and he's like, "Oh, this is so much better.
Yeah, sorry.
What's going on in there?
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't want to lick the floor.
Yeah,
I don't wanna do it.
That's
Well, you
why
just did
I
that,
brought you
Dez.
It's
out
so
here.
fun.
No one else had to do that.
Is there like a ghost plane one?
There was. We walked through.
Yeah.
I want to go to that one with Death.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna walk to the very beginning of the strips of
Okay.
things, and
All
then,
the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, and start at rock.
Okay.
And then next up was like desert sands. So I'm
Yep.
assuming that's ground.
Desert sands.
And then next up was the river of water. And then what was after that?
And the sort of darkness.
Okay.
Then a little ghosty ghost field.
Okay.
then a field of clouds that you hop upon.
And that was it?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. Okay. So it doesn't have every type represented.
Do you have another?
I'm just
Round
at
in the
this point gonna go up to the psychic one,
Okay.
place my hand upon it, and ask for the Mutahadith Kathir and see if I can get any response or a hint from the stone.
Yeah, you will see the face of the Mutahadith Kathir in the psychic stone. A little smile curls across the ancient Alakazam face. Long wispy mustache.
I want to insight that reaction, or try to,
Sure.
and see if it's like a
Happy to see you, or haha.
Wow.
natural 20.
Okay.
So while that's happening,
They'll never trust you.
With-
again.
I wanna walk
Okay.
beyond the stones. So from where we walked in, basically the opposite side of the stones on that side, and see if there are more of these strips of type.
Leading out.
Smart. Very smart.
Yeah, so there's this,
Blah,
and then the
blah.
stones, and then if there's something over
How many are
here.
there, though? 5, 6?
Of these, there were 6.
Might not be anything then. There's just 6
Yeah,
more
but
on
if
the
there's
other
4
side.
different directions.
Oh, I guess it's true.
We would need
But that's...
3.
Yeah. Well, no, because of lunar and solar. Then we just put those in there, either bookend or somewhere.
See, there's 3, and then if you go up, there's lunar. And solar.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
That's where those two are.
Okay. You'll get that whenever you get that.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Woods, as you go to the far side,
Mm-hmm.
you get about 40 feet away from the rocks on the other side. You take a step, and you seem to be in this sort of underground cave that's just full of lava.
Okay.
You press through from there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's also a draconic peak at the first one, but that one keeps getting glossed over.
At
but
the
as
end
you
of the first one?
Dragon. Somewhere in there.
Dragon.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay, well, order is gonna matter, so...
You
Or
take
it isn't.
you take another step through this sort of lava cavern. It's just a gym.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of weights.
Okay.
People pumping iron.
I don't know what you want from me.
We use that to
You're
train
strong
children and to press the door open.
You
right?
walk through the next trip. Welcome
get
to
it?
24-hour fitness.
That makes sense.
Would you like to sign up for a membership?
And you want to sign up for a membership, dude?
Where's your membership, man?
If you go further, it's another similar cloud-like space, but you're just stepping on air, looking down over the world. You go further beyond that, and you're walking through spider webs like Gwen Stefani.
Excellent.
Okay.
Oh. Mist worm, Joel. Mist worm.
I keep going from there.
There you go. You keep going from there. You're going to enter an ice cave, purely made of ice. It's very slick and slippery. So you're like, ooh.
Right.
Go through the ice. You've already also done a bridge of steel. Again, I kind of just glossed over a lot of this stuff. It went real quick. Through from that one, through the ice cave is this one. Okay. Yeah, it would just be another similar sort of like dark cavernous space with this purplish fog, and you just hear voices in your head. But you can't really make out what they're saying. But you
Okay.
if you were to go 40 feet through that, you're back in the forest.
Alright. I'll turn around and start heading back towards the stones because I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
Anything happening in the ghost realm now that me and Dez are both there?
No, not particularly.
Just a bunch of ghosts around and shit.
You get the feeling you're walking through like a tunnel. It's almost like a shark tunnel at an aquarium.
Okay.
No,
Where they can't get in, you can't get in there, but you're walking through it.
If I
Shark
call
Tank.
out to like the grave tender, does anything happen?
Hey,
Not if you
sharks,
use that name.
I have a
Nothing
product.
happens.
What?
Thank you
Think
for your
that-
time, but I'm out.
Yeah. I'm asking for 10%.
Many people are saying this puzzle is too hard. 90% of the puzzles
All right,
are held
I'm
in
gonna
1%
go back to the
of the
room.
game.
Flying
I'm going back to
ground.
the room.
With Des.
Ghost normal.
No,
one
I'll
second,
put
one second,
Des
one
back
second,
into my body, wherever he stays.
Okay, you're doing flying ground.
Ghost normal.
I
Okay.
don't know where
Dark
he is
psychic.
anymore.
Ghost.
Interesting.
Not in a ball,
Dark.
so...
Psychic.
Fairy dragon.
Berry dragon.
Steel poison.
Good.
Going to the cloud area with Claremont.
Steel. Poison. Okay.
Nothing happens.
They're all lit up, but it's not done.
But I can't touch like ground again, could I?
You could.
Could
I'll
you?
do that again, and I'll do electric.
Then it will fizzle. Oh,
Really?
nope, sorry. Nope. You're right.
And
God,
then
this is the worst
I
puzzle I've
guess
ever
I'll
made.
touch ghost again
Okay.
and do fighting.
Good. Similar to the first time. There's a rupturing of 14 golden tethers.
So he did another one now.
Another lock is open.
Yeah.
So you guys are just all okay with this. We have no idea what he's doing. He's just clearly unlocking this. So like the Prime Mind and Blue are just gonna be out here now.
I don't know. Maybe that stag thing will show up and be like, what do you want?
So we don't think that this has anything to do with Blue and the Prime Mind anymore.
No, it does, but I'm saying like
Fire
before we
grass?
get in there,
Okay.
the stag shows up and is like, what are your intentions?
That worked.
Okay, Grover, you're gonna
They're lit
unplug
up,
me.
but nothing changed.
Why do you
Well, I
think
guess,
that's
no, that
a
would work.
possibility now?
Okay, I'll allow
I
it.
don't know what is gonna happen. That's what I'm just saying. I'm throwing out stuff, maybe? Hypotheticals?
Ooh, boy.
I might be able to just invert this.
I mean, for the sake of brevity on this one, I would allow it.
Okay.
If
Then
you
do,
were to
like,
if
flying
you were
bug,
to do lunar solar,
Ice dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
back
flip
through
it.
that way.
Okay.
Yep. So another bout of 20 tethers will shatter if you go that route. I'll allow it. That one's
How
pretty
many more
similar.
tethers are there?
So many. So many.
A lot.
I'm looking at Joel's face.
There's like 50, maybe 60.
What?
Math's a little fuzzy, but I'll let you know if he figures it out.
Bro.
But 3 locks have opened.
Wouldn't it be easier to just go around type by type and then just do everything that type is either immune or strong against, and then go to the next one and just do that?
That was the sake of brevity one that he figured out.
Hmm.
He flipped around.
Yeah, don't try to
So
gallop
in my
over
notes,
it.
all I put down was puzzle time, and Joel's fucking slaying this bitch. That's literally
He's
all.
killing it.
Like
Okay.
that's all I have in my notes about this.
Okay.
I think he just wants to figure out the puzzle, regardless of whether we want to go in there.
Because it could just open up a door. At the end of the day, could open
Totally.
up a door.
Or it could send out the Prime Mind.
It could.
And the Prime Mind then kills all of us and moves on.
He's not gonna kill us.
You don't know that.
Well,
You don't know that.
We don't.
is that the worst way to go?
I mean,
Could
it's
be
either that or
quick.
the moon.
Make jelly.
Yeah, I was like, if that's like, if it's quick.
He
and-
makes jam. Let's be real. He's bougie. He makes marmalade.
As long as I get spread on wheat toast.
Wheat toast.
Wheat toast.
Whole
My
grain.
last request.
Don't think he knows about wheat toast.
moisture.
Ansem's breakfast.
I want to be on a multi-grain toast. No moisture.
Moisture. Gross.
Give me some sourdough.
And if I'm being honest, like as a player, I totally want to open this thing just to see what happens. Like that's the sake. That's just D&D.
Of course, me too, but I'm role-playing this
That-
as
for sure.
Milo's doing a thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're all just fine with it. How? Why? Why are we just fine with it?
Do you trust Milo?
Because nobody knows how to stop him because they don't know what he's doing.
Correct.
Well,
What the
that's
heck?
not entirely true.
Okay.
I trust him.
I think CJ could easily stop Milo if he needed to.
With the gun.
Possible.
I mean, he'd probably just go psychic shield. And then
Yeah, we could come to that. We'll find out here in a minute.
He said he would stop if we didn't want to open it.
Yeah, but I'm openly talking about this, and he's not.
But you
He's
haven't
just
said stop.
doing it.
You haven't told him to stop.
Yeah, because nobody else is. We'll get there.
Be the change you want to see in the world. CJ.
Exactly. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's gonna happen.
If you want to stop it, then we can stop. I just
All you have to do is say stop.
Yeah. You don't have to pull out the gun, CJ.
Yeah, but
Use
don't
your
know.
words.
You don't know. I might shoot every single one of you.
That's true.
It'd be a legendary time if I told CJ like 20 sessions ago, hey, I'm gonna mention an Oni as soon as that happens, like you're evil.
Boom. And I have all of the guns.
That'd have been wild.
I'm gonna turn
I
into a
didn't do
werewolf and then shoot all of you.
Wow.
Werewolf
Eat
with
all
gun.
of
But
you,
why
or
wait till
ravage
then?
all of you, because it's fun.
Is Alnamir still bowing?
It's cooler
It's weird.
No,
to shoot
but
us and
he's-
then turn into a wolf.
No, I would turn into
He
a
knows this
werewolf
is
and then
beyond him.
shoot you.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I see. Okay.
I just didn't know if he was stuck in that same like paralysis that.
No,
Our Pokemon
his
were.
his similar to Claremont's is one of respect.
Who? Sorry.
Alnamir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He bowed out of respect and then stood but just kind of kept his head down and isn't talking. Because he's like, this is not for me to mess with. He's like, I knew this was here.
Yeah,
I have no business
but I wasn't
meddling
gonna
with
do
this.
anything with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just
You
go,
asked for a guide to a place he had been, and
Yeah.
he's like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go. I'm gonna stand next to Alnamir.
Yeah.
Just because this is over D's head. He's like, there's magical rocks.
Are you gonna whisper secrets to him, or are you
No,
just
just hanging
chilling?
out. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I can't help him do this. CJ's acting crazy. Not really. He has every right to act this way. But I don't know how to tame him. So I'm hanging on
No one can
Alnamir.
tame CJ. He's wild at heart.
Dude, those notes are insane. It's so good. I'm so proud because it took me, I don't even know how long to figure out how to do this.
Those of you listening in podcast form, Joel is
Writing stuff.
like
in it.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I
like
don't
whole
think
board.
one of them can be done.
He's solving Pepe Sylvia.
I think there's one that is imposimple.
Really?
Yeah.
Possible.
Okay, hold on.
Can
Supposed
you
to
use
be-
it?
Solar or lunar?
Use your words. Because again, this is the first time you guys have interacted with Solar.
We don't know
Poo-poo.
anything about
Yeah.
solar. to
Well, that's my
use it.
point.
Yeah.
Is
That's-
like maybe
That's
the
the
answer.
clue, baby!
The garbage type. You have to put that in there.
Garbodor, Garbo
Is the
odor.
secret.
Yes. Trubbish. We
If
throw a
you-
trubbish.
Yeah, if you open the trubbish, the final
And
element
it
is the
explodes
trubbish.
on contact.
Throw trash on the top. Like,
Yeet! Like into a dumpster. Just wow.
you're trash anyway. It doesn't matter.
I am trash.
You're trash. You're trash.
And then we open it up, and it's just a bunch of rubbish that have been thrown in there.
Okay. By
It's a trash
They're just
compactor.
like,
Help me.
puzzle logic,
Yeah.
this has to be a thing.
Okay, by puzzle logic, you got this. Hit me with it, buddy.
Oh, I'm not. Hold on. I can't say it yet, but
Okay.
I'm so glad he has the psychic stone.
I'm
and
gonna
not
just
me.
try this and do normal,
Sylvia! Normal.
lunar, solar.
Normal, lunar, solar.
Okay, the new ball game.
It's a new ball game. I'm telling you, he's got the cork board with
Uh-huh.
the red strings going on.
From what you are gathering, solar beats lunar.
Yes, I understand.
And by that logic,
Yes, that's what I was after.
I made normal usable.
Yeah, he did.
He's done the impossible.
You know why? Oh, it's bright out? Okay.
Okay.
Perfectly ordinary invention.
Fair enough.
Humans are normal type. And we
Yes,
make things
now.
all the time.
I am.
We're-
But wouldn't that make us part steel?
No.
I'm part steel.
After the Industrial
In my
Revolution.
pants.
Only if you have like a bar in your back or
So
something.
that first trio
Gotta
was
trick
lunar,
me.
solar, normal.
Lunar, solar, normal would work.
Wouldn't we be water type? Because we're like 60% water.
I will
70%
throw out
madam.
for Milo with
Eat
every sort of triad that you do, they stay off. However, in your attempts, should you say use water again, it will just turn back on, and then if you can complete another loop, same deal. You just have to turn all of them off. That make sense?
Kind of. So
You can
in
reuse
theory,
elements in the
I would have
triads,
to
you
use
just have to use
something
all of them.
3 times because if I use it 2 times, it'd be on. So I'd have to use a 3rd time and turn it back off. Okay.
There's
Puzzles,
Jordan! Puzzles!
This puzzle is
It
brought
is
to you by
250.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid
Okay.
I'm just throwing it
No,
out
it's
there.
the whatever game it is that's always being advertised where you have to like pull the
At
thing
this
and drop
point,
the ball
I can
into
just
the
do
guitar,
this
and they always do
off
it
camera,
wrong.
and
like,
then
"Fucking
we can
idiots."
start with just me doing it since
That's probably what's going
it's
to
turned
happen
into
anyway.
derailing nothing and me just sitting here.
Here's what I will say. You have spent the better part of your day working on this puzzle while everybody's kind of just in this space. At some point, you just take out a tennis ball and you're just like throwing it against the wall just to see where the walls are.
Yeah.
And then you miss and it like goes into the lava room and melts away forever. The manor door will appear.
Okay.
It's up to you if anybody goes in, if anybody stays out.
I'm gonna take a nap.
I feel like if we're gonna camp here, this is the best place to camp.
Yeah.
Or we go in the manor. Are you good?
Oh, I'm gonna go in the manor.
That's fine. I'm gonna keep trying.
You're gonna stay out
Testing
here?
stuff, yeah.
I'm staying out here.
Do you need help at all, Milo?
If you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to
I'm not gonna
try.
make anybody, but
Yeah, I can stay.
Yeah. Yeah. You good in the manor by yourself, Phoebe?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Anselm's always there.
just walked
fair.
out. It's just a crater.
I might leave you guys here. Who knows?
No, that's
Later.
Last guy, I'm out.
Phoebe's vacation.
All right. So what we'll do for the sake of brevity, I don't know what'll end up getting cut out of that. But Milo, as you are just absolutely cranking away at these puzzles, locks are breaking. Each one's taking you 2-3 hours to crack.
It's unfortunately accurate.
The manor door will open. Phoebe, you head inside. Everybody else, you'd have an hour to change your mind, even if you just pop in. But what we'll do is we'll call it there. We'll pick it up next week so that
Oh boy.
Joel's got some time to think.
I'm gonna have all the answers.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave you right there.
Unfortunately, you will not find out who the mole is this episode.
Not this week. Mostly because I didn't think you guys were even going to get here today. I thought for sure you'd hang on the ghost town for a day.
Really?
But thankfully, you guys were like, nope, I'm out. So I was like, oh, cool, we can get to this sooner.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Thanks to their natural affinity for source stones and the careful nature of their wilderness guide, the gang has made their way to Tale's End, the mysterious battleground for the forces of mankind and nature. If you enjoyed this episode of Boarding Party, please consider leaving a like on the video to show your support. If you'd like to see more of the Tots and stay up to date on the Laris region, why not subscribe to the channel? If you'd like to help us out in other ways, you can follow the links in this video's description box to the Patreon. From there, you can join the discussions in our Discord servers, or check out the post show, Still Rolling, and get a recap of every session with myself and the crew. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about Manakos, Tale's End, and what these puzzles might unleash. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next week as Milo continues unlocking the ancient magical secrets of Tale's End.